Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a day, everybody. We've got people already in the chat. Casey Jones and John 209 be coming in. They're basically talking amongst themselves. I like it before we went live.
That's what we're here for. We're here to create a community, the Plata community. Okay, we want a community of degenerates, right? Yes. That all like fights and whatever nonsense we talk about. That's what we want. We want like-minded degenerates to all become friends or enemies. Yes. That'd be fun too. You know, go off in the comments. Bro Plata episode. What is this?
95.
95.
95. Good year for the Cleveland Indians. Good year for the Cleveland Indians for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's how we judge.
Until the Atlanta Braves came in.
That's how we judge a success in Cleveland. Is we got close.
Yeah,
we got close. Yeah, that was when they still had American and National League umpires, and that was a problem then.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember when they stopped doing it. A while ago, I think it was in maybe at least 20 years, but like in the 90s for sure, they definitely had American League and National League umpires, as if baseball was different, just because there's double switch, as if half the umpires couldn't handle a double switch. They couldn't figure that out. Yeah, but
there's some that don't even know.
The strike zone of the NL is bigger by a lot,
well,
and that
I was about to say you can't go from the NL to the AL with that DH. Where are you going to put him? Where are you going to put him?
Exactly. So really confused. So much paperwork has to be done.
Why is your pitcher Charlie Nagy not at the plate right now? This is embarrassing.
Right. We want to see a middle-aged guy who hasn't batted since high school take his hacks against one of the best in the world. Get up there. Do it. That's what I want to see. I want to see just the Indians pitchers of bats against Braves pitching in the 95 World Series. I just want to see that. I just want to see Greg Maddux versus Charlie Nagy. Did that happen? I think probably did.
Probably did. I would say it probably did, because I mean, when you got a city like Atlanta, which is, you know, diverse as fuck, and they lose the All-Star game to the whitest city in America. Sorry, I kind of my inner Republican just came out. I'm aware. I'm not saying you, Ralph. This Ralph Manfred piece of shit or whatever, Bob Man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
Not a fan of Rob Manfred. Not because of that. I actually like that decision, but what I don't like is all the rule changes. However, I sent you a thing yesterday that they might be stopping some of the rule changes that they did.
So Jesus, yeah, I saw that. You gave me that, man.
Which is good. Like I said, he must have been hearing my threats that I make on this podcast, the Rob Manfred, all the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, we'll talk about fights, but yeah, I guess we're talking about baseball. It's the extra inning rule, which is silly, and that hasn't worked the way they wanted it to.
No,
like I think they think it was. It's too weird. It seems like arcade style baseball. It's strange. I'm okay with it in like the 13th inning, but not like the first few. And the 7-inning doubleheaders. After a couple teams, Indians got no hit the other day in a 7-inning doubleheader, and it's just like, what now? Does it count because it's only 7 innings? It's weird. They're weird, and I've been to some. Ray was there. I mean, we saw a 7-inning game. It was an 8-inning game actually, because it was extra innings. But it's weird. It's weird. I don't like it.
I'm not like I consider
minor league is fine.
Yeah, minor league would be fun just because sometimes like those games last for fuck ever. Like, yeah.
The last one I went to was 12-5, but I stayed the whole time. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, there were fights, Ray.
There were, and we're playing a game today.
We don't really have much to do other than suffering the Tequilaquences.
Yes.
That's all we have to do today.
The Tequilaquences will be suffered. I made out the best. And if you're wondering how we do Tequilaquences, this will happen every single pay-per-view card. We take 2 fighters. Tim has been kind enough to make a wheel for us, which is awesome. I didn't even know you could do that, by the way.
It's not hard. I just went through a bunch of different sites that have wheels, and that was the best one. The one that I sent.
I didn't even know there's websites where you could make wheels.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just put the names in. Yeah, you just put the names in. Not too hard. And I put a couple extra things on there for next time. I'll redo it for the pay-per-view? Because I had it set up for this week, but you are right. If we did it every week, we might die.
We'll die of
picking
alcohol
one
poisoning,
fighter.
dude.
I was only planning on picking one fighter, but it's bad enough what one fighter did to me this time.
And that's one of the fights that I did not see, by the way. And
you didn't?
I didn't, but I know that it was a submission in the first round. And when I saw, because I looked at the results, because I watched the pre-fight or the prelims on ESPN Plus. I watched those. Which we'll talk about those because some of the fucking knockouts in that was savage, so good. But I did miss Jessica I getting her face a vagina finally, which is, I guarantee you, a lot of creeps on the internet went, oh, I can probably bang that now. Like, you have to look at
creeps on the internet. Ray means Ray.
Goddamn right, motherfuckers.
Creeps on the internet.
Yes, the men who pay for.
We have the number one
fans.
creep of the internet right here. Did you sign up for her OnlyFans yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna probably.
What if she did a topless shot with a gash in her head?
That would I will pay her for that.
All bloody and shit. That'd be great,
dude. I will Venmo her the money to have her do that right now.
Okay. I'm sure that already has it all stitched up, but
to me, that would be hilarious. Like,
anyway, are you trying to explain Tequilaquences? You started it and then you stopped.
I am. Yes, the way we play it is also, if you miss how we do it, I'm always gonna put the rules and regulations in the description of every video, so people can know what the hell we're doing.
The official constitution of Tequilaquences.
Yes. This is the Tequilaquences. This is the Tequila Constitution. This is how we do it, and we're making sure the two dopey white boys from Cleveland, Ohio, get fucked up during their podcast. And we will also show what we bought. I did what kind of. But for those who are watching, Tequilaquences. The first rule of Tequilaquences, besides not talking about it, is picking two fighters and then randomly. And like I said, we'll have a video wheel for that exact thing, and to how we do our picks, which should be funny. Like, you can't like manipulate shit, can you?
What? No, not really.
Like, you can't do that. Like, you can't do like a Vegas thing where it's like robotic and you're like, this can go every 5 seconds. Like,
no, not really. No, not really.
Okay. But what we do is, if one of our fighters loses by decision, we take one shot of tequila. Which I am doing today, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. And then if your fighter gets second round, third round, fourth round, and fifth round, that finished in those rounds, you have to do 2 shots of tequila. Then if it's the second 3 shot, I thought it was 2 shots because 3 shots is second round.
Yeah, okay, you're right. We're doing it backwards. You're right. 2 shots. You're right.
Yeah, I'm doing from top to bottom, 1 to 4.
You're right.
And if your fighter gets finished in the second round, that is 3 shots. But if you get like Tim, who just decided, fuck it, I'm not going to take. Although Ryan Hall got finished in the first round, you picked him.
Like I said, I put Ryan Hall back because we put one back. Yeah, and then I got Jimmy Rivera. Hey, he looked good for a second, man. He came out real sharp, looking real long, using his reach, and all of a sudden he's on the ground and he gets choked out. It's a great choke. But yeah, that sucked. And I was napping and I woke up after that fight. Like, that's the one I missed.
Oh, no.
Hold on. But I knew you were going to text me no matter what. So I didn't look at my phone purposely. And then I watched it before I watched the other fight. So I did watch it before I knew what happened. So yeah, that sucked. Also, I also had Conor McGregor and Ray's being giving me mercy on that because he got hurt. Or else I have to do 8 shots of tequila, which would kill me. So
yeah, I'll take a shot with you if it's a draw or injury.
That means you're telling me you have to do another. I don't know, man. Let me get through 4.
Yeah, I know, but you're the one that created the game, fucko. So
yeah, but you're making new rules. You don't make new rules on drinking day.
I'm
All right,
joking.
you got to make new rules. New rules for the next time. We do that for the next time because you can't make new rules on drinking day. But yeah, I have to do 4 shots during this show, and I'm going to start here soon in a minute. Because the thing is, I want to drink alcohol because usually I would have a drink right now, but I don't want to drink this. And this is what I just bought. I got the 1800 silver. What is this? Yeah, I got 1800. What'd you get?
Well, since I'm a baller now, and making all them sweet, sweet pest killing ducats, I decided to go full white trash with some Cabo Wabo, Sammy Hagar shit up in this piece. And let me decant it. I've already opened it and smelled this, but here's my reaction when I smelled it.
Yeah, I'm about to do it.
No, so terrible.
This is gonna suck. Like, we do not like tequila, neither of us. I mean, I'll drink a margarita, but that's about it. Like this, I don't want.
Well, I was gonna. Oh God, no! He's already doing it. He's already doing it.
No,
you don't have to do it until we start talking about the fights, sir.
No. Listen, I got to get through them all. I'm gonna do the first one right now.
Oh, no. Somebody call Tim's mama. This is about to get bad. This is gonna get bad, boy.
It could. So I'll show you this is my weapon of choice right here. This is the National Tractor Pulling Championships 2002 shot glass.
Ooh, put it up to the camera. Put it up up to the camera. Yep, there.
I can't. This is still as I can hold my hand.
It looks good though. It looks good. Yeah, you can see the logo and everything.
All right.
And then mine is the one I've used with my whiskey as well, which is Suck 'em Up. It's a shot glass from Hawaii. So I've never been, by the way, never been to Hawaii in my life.
Like I said to you the other day, if we ever get enough people to watch the show to justify getting merch, we definitely need Tequilaquences shot glasses.
Yes.
I want one now, but I don't want to pay for them and have them sit in my room until people decide they want to buy them years from now. So
plus, I mean, Jerry Jaffe already has the market cornered on those. So
yeah, but he has a different thing, and he has a different. No, it's okay. You can't be the only. You can. He wouldn't expect to be the only guy who's selling shot glasses, and plus, we're doing it for our podcast. We're not doing it at comedy shows.
This is true.
All right, I'm gonna do the first one. Watch, gotta move.
All right, I will put the camera on you. It's all Tim Danko.
Oh, where's my puke bucket?
Oh no, do you have a puke bucket for real?
Well, just in case. God. I don't want to make a mess.
Oh no! Well, hold on. Let me. Well, why is it me? Why are you small and I'm not big? Should be. Oh, okay. We're gonna put it on Tim here for Tequilaquences rules. Shout out, by the way, before Tim does this, to the MMA hole, MMAholes.com for having us on every single time we stream. So, Tim Danko for yes. Jimmy Rivera, in the name of Jimmy Rivera, in the name of Jimmy Rivera.
Fuck you, Jimmy Rivera.
Oh man,
I don't have a chaser. I'm gonna have to go get one.
Well, that's why I have this orange juice, but I've already poured tequila in this cup. So
I can't believe I have to do 3 more of those. Fuck.
Well, you can space them out. I'm not going to
plan on it. That's not good at all.
Oh, and I have Gatorade, so no hangovers, bitches. All right, since you just did yours, looks like I have to do mine. One of my picks was Max
Thompson.
Max Griffin.
Right.
Was one of my picks. He won against Carlos Condit. And then Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson looked okay, but not enough to beat Gilbert Burns. We'll talk about that fight coming up. So Daddy has to do his.
About that fight, I think I said it. I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, if Gilbert Burns is able to take him down, but no one's really been able to do that since Matt Brown, and that's when Wonderboy was still learning MMA. So that was super impressive. The Gilbert Burns was able to figure out what he was doing enough to get his body on him and take him down. And we knew if he got him down, he was gonna he was going to be able to win that fight. Oh, man. I already get the burps. We're classy guys in this show. Oh, that's one. Dude, could you imagine if I had to do 8?
Oh, I think I'd throw in the towel on your behalf and be like, you only do 4.
I wouldn't make it.
No.
I mean, I'd make up. I make up for it. Like the next episode, I'd finish it. Like I'd get them done eventually. But all at once, I don't think I could.
I'm shaking.
I would definitely need the puke bucket. I might need the puke bucket today. It's because I have a terrible gag reflex and I have acid reflex. So that's why I have the puke bucket. The only problem is if I puke, the show's over because I could have it in my beard. It's gonna be a whole thing. Right? So
it'll make for. I'm gonna make sure to like just hover over the solo layout button on your camera. So if it does happen, we got something from you. We got
the new
logo.
That's the new logo. It's just me with tequila vomit in my beard.
We get you a side. We get a side angle. We make you look like the NBA logo.
Sure. Yes. That should be the new logo for Tequilaquences. Is me like that. It's a shadow of me as on Bro Plata logo. All right, Ray, do your shot.
God.
All right. To Wonder Boy.
What is the secret of your power? Cheers, everyone. Oh God, I can bear. Oh God, it tastes like Sammy Hagar's hair. Oh my God.
There it is. Is it down? Oh.
Oh, fuck that.
See? That's why I picked tequila. It works. That's why. Because it's awful. And like I'm not a shot guy anyway, but tequila definitely not. So yeah. These are legitimate reactions. All right. We legitimately hate this, but why are we doing this? Because we think it's somehow entertaining. Look, listen, that's entertaining to me watching you do that. I don't know why. And vice versa, I'm sure. So that's why we're doing this. And plus, also, when I get tequila drunk here pretty soon, then I mean, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen in this podcast? We should have a delay today, just in case.
They don't have that, sir.
Oh my God.
Oh, I almost puked. That was not good. I think the last time I had tequila was at a concert. Like it was like a Flatfoot 56 concert or something.
Me, it was tequila. I went to a guy's house. He had a party in his garage when the Browns were playing the Chiefs, and we were doing shots when they would do something good. So I did like maybe at least 3 tequilas, but they also had limes cut up, and it was nice, right? It's tolerable with the limes.
Oh, thank God for orange juice. Fuck.
Well, I'm raw dogging this shit.
Oh no, I'm doing this is a tequila sunrise. So
okay. What is that? This orange juice and tequila?
Yeah, it's supposed to have grenadine too, but I didn't say
I'm like there's
I didn't have time to grab grenadine.
I don't even know where to find it.
I don't know, but one of my favorite episodes of American Dad involves grenadine. The Roy Rogers episode of American Dad. Have you ever seen that episode?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's such a good episode, man. Like it's my favorite part about it is it's the one where Roger plays a character called Roy Rogers, and he's basically like the head of the housing association. And there's this one song that constantly plays. It's called Cilantro, where he's just like el perro es mi corazón, el gato es obsceno. And but he wants to make a Roy Rogers, and Stan did not want grenadine in his house, and that's why Roger went after him. It's a good episode. It's a fun episode.
Okay. What's a Roy Rogers drink? I mean, I know who Roy Rogers was.
Cola. I want to say bourbon and what you call it? Grenadine. Yeah.
Grenadine in the bourbon? No.
Yeah. I think.
Like just the name grenadine sounds like something you should not be drinking. Like this guy's grenadine in it. Don't drink it. Yeah, like aspartame. Ray, I'm going for number 2.
Oh boy,
this is a bad idea.
For number 2
without a chaser. For entertainment value.
You're becoming the man with the big dick energy, and I like it about you, Tim Danko. Hopefully,
it may bite me in the ass.
Oh God, have you eaten today?
Breakfast.
Oh,
so it's been a while.
Drank water?
No.
Go grab some water, fucko.
Fuck off.
As soon as you take this, you're going to get water. I don't. Oh. Oh man, it's just so graphic. It's so nasty. Oh, so bad.
All I want in the world is a lemon right now. Like I want a lemon so bad.
I want to get to the point where we do Tequilaquences. We have we have a woman in a bikini serving us drinks.
We have a bartender. Yeah,
yeah. That's a goal.
Yes, I like that goal too. I'm in on it. Yeah,
I'll pay him by the drink if we get fucking famous, if we get big enough, or if we can afford it. I don't give a fuck.
My mother would do it, probably.
Mom cam, that would be kind of funny.
What's that
mom cam?
I've purposely kept your mess down here from the last time you were here, and I got yelled at for it. It's fine. I deserved it. But there's a bunch of beer and the pizza was still there. It's the gross part. It's still pizza crust.
I was so hungover too. Like I was fucked up on that Sunday. I just wanted to go home. I was like, oh, I feel bad, but I'm gonna do this.
I went to Moran's the other day.
Did you?
I did. For those who don't know, Moran's is a shady strip joint in the town where I live, and I don't go there very often. I mean, the last time I was there, it's been 3 years. I went for someone's 30th birthday party, and that's at least 3 years ago. So that's the last time I was there. But no, I went Friday, because my friend wanted to go. She used to work there back in the day, so she wanted to go, and so I went there.
Coming home for her,
kind of. Yeah, she was like pep talking all the strippers. It was great. Yeah. She made it rain. It's good. It's the truth is that bar really isn't that bad. It's not that bad. It's just a weird strip club, and it's not necessarily my scene at all. There's also like a normal bar in the back. You just walk through the hallway. There's also 2 B's just back there. It's just another bar. So if you're like, I don't want to see any more titties, you can just walk back there. Like I wanted this Bud Light without titties, so I went to the other bar.
And in this place, the Bud Light's $3 instead of $6 for some reason.
Yeah, right. All I did was walk 12 feet. Yeah.
I never got that, man, about strip clubs. Never got that. Like, why are the drinks so expensive? There's a strip club, like down the highway from me called Petticoat Junction. I use it in my act. It's a real fucking place in Menor, Ohio. If you're ever in Menor, Ohio, go to this strip club. It's actually shitty as fuck. It's wonderful. Because I like those bad strip clubs. It has like an arcade on the other side of the fucking like area where the chicks are dancing, like air hockey and shit. It's wonderful. But like those,
I want to play air hockey with a stripper. Can we do that?
Would be
how
fun.
Much for like a topless game of air hockey? Like that's what I want.
Ooh, yeah. I never thought. Although I've never been faced with a besides the place in West Virginia that had pool. Like I went to an unmarked strip club in West Virginia that had a pool table. It was no, because they never bring their kids to work. What are you doing? It's Casey Jones, a strip club with a daycare would be a good idea. They don't care about their kids. It's about meth habits and
Raymond. Raymond, why are you being an asshole right now? Don't be an
because I know strippers.
You know, there's plenty of them that are trying to get their masters, all right, or something like that. Okay. I think there was an article on ESPN, I forget her name. It was years ago, but she was a sprinter in college. I forget which college, but she was also a stripper, and it was like a huge thing. Now they're just Instagram models.
Of this?
right? Now they're just Instagram models, which, hey, the NCAA just ruled that they can make money off their likeness. So there's going to be a bunch of Instagram models / athletes. And there's one from LSU. I think she's a gymnast. She has a giant following already. So she's going to make tons of money just for being an athlete in college, which you should be able to. I think it's just weird that you're not allowed to because you played college sports. You can't make money off your own likeness. This is America. Anyway, I'm ranting already. What we were talking about before. Strippers. That's right. Okay. Anyway, don't be a dick, right? Anyway, what he was talking about was a daycare for the dudes. The dudes go in there, or the ladies go in there with their kids, and they can drop their kid off as they get their lap dances and then get their kids and go home.
That would be fun. Well, yeah. I'm also assuming that like you'd have to have the strippers' kids as well playing with the dads. And you'd get that one creepy 3-year-old who's like, yeah, my mom only gets singles, but Tammy's mom gets like hundreds. I don't know what's going on.
If you hit on one of the strippers, you have to go play with their kid for 15 minutes. Is this what you want? Is this what you want?
Oh, Tequilaquences.
Tequilaquences.
Thank you guys for watching. We are at episode 95. And also I need to do the generic plug we always do. Which is follow us. Our social medias are at the bottom and also in the description of our YouTube video. So click on those, give us a like, share, and a subscribe, bitches, because we're fun. And if you're just joining us, Tim is halfway through his Tequilaquences. I have already done mine. The
Raymond.
Individual.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you because I'm looking at something. This is episode 95. Do you remember UFC 95? I will do another shot if you get this main event right.
UFC 95. Shane Carwin versus Frank Mir.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you just Diego Sanchez was the main event.
Oh, was this in December of 2009?
February.
Okay, then this wasn't what I thought it was.
Do you have a guess? You won't get it. Like you won't. I don't think you'll get it because I don't even remember this guy.
Diego Sanchez is in the main event. This is right after this is 2000 in February of 2009.
Yes.
So this would have set him up to face BJ Penn in December, it seems, or maybe he had another fight after that. We're talking the 155-pound division, I'm assuming.
Yes.
2009, 155. Paul Felder?
Paul Felder is not that old, man. He wasn't around 2009.
Oh,
no, Joe Stevenson.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard in ages. Oh, can't believe that was 12 years ago. Diego Sanchez got his head just shredded open by BJ Penn.
Looking at some of these fights, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember these guys. Where am I at? 95. Dan Hardy fought Rory Markham, and then Damian Maia and Chael Sonnen. He subbed Chael. Yeah, that's an interesting man. I have to watch that fight. I don't think I saw that fight.
Nate Marquardt was on this. Damian Maia was there.
Terry Edom, Junior DeSantos, and Stefan
Paulo
Struve.
Thiago versus Josh Bitchcheck.
I like Josh Koscheck. I thought he was fun.
Josh Koscheck.
I thought he was fun.
He was such a tool.
The one season.
Oh, my eye. Oh, the wind
I think I watched 2 seasons of The Ultimate Fighter all the way through, and I knew people that were on there. And I only watched 2 seasons all the way through. It was GSP Koscheck, and it was Roy Nelson and Shane Carwin.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure. I think was Nelson Carwin the live season. Was that the one Chiesa won when they were in the house for like 5 months? That's crazy.
Possibly. I don't know.
I
don't watch
that
The Ultimate Fighter.
I haven't watched it either. I think one of us should. I should be watching it, but I have to catch up, and I don't want to catch up on that much. I love Casey. It's like on the spin wheel for Tequilaquences, and we'll have it next time too when we do it. Ask Casey is one of the options.
Casey Jones will get a slot on the Tequilaquences,
which means he
wheel.
gets to pick our fighter. Which also, like, because Ray's showing me mercy today with the Conor McGregor broken leg, then like, that's good for Ray, because in the future, when like, if the Tim picks comes up, because there's a Tim picks on there, if Ray spins and gets a Tim's picks, he's not gonna get a death sentence, right? He's gonna get something decent, probably. You might get an underdog, but you'll get a close underdog. Right?
So I'm gonna lose either way, is what?
No,
you
get
saying.
like a plus 120 underdog, right? So it could be any way, or it could be someone. Maybe I'll let you pick your own. I don't know. I mean, this week I was ready for. I was trying to get Islam, because that's the one you want, man. Right? You want Makhachev because he's the man.
Yeah.
And Diego Moises is also the man, but Makhachev, like right now, that guy. I think that, like I said it before, I think he can beat everyone in that division right now.
Could happen.
I think the closest fight would be Oliveira, maybe, but I mean, he's good. He's great, and he's probably going to smother Moises, and I assume that's going to happen. And then Miesha Tate's coming back. I don't know who asked her to, but she's coming back.
I know. I totally forgot she was fighting. Like, I texted my one dude that I watch fights with, and I'm like, "Holy dude, did you know that fucking Miesha Tate was fighting?" And he even was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." Like, nobody cares.
Yeah, she's fighting Marietta Renault, who's lost like 4 in a row, and she's 44 years old. And you know what? The line's pretty close. Like, Misha's favored, but not by a lot. So maybe I would bet on that, man. I mean, because just probably unless she hasn't been training for 4 years or however long she's been out, 3, I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say,
she left in her prime. She was still winning fights, and I mean, obviously she's not going to beat Amanda Nunes, but she's pretty tough.
I mean, she had a lucrative deal with ONE FC as a development person for a little while with them. So she was doing other things in MMA, just wasn't
Try
fighting.
Something new. That's cool. Try something new. Try something out. That's why I think it's weird when fighters say, "Oh, I'm retired," and they come back. Like, you can just say, "Dude, I'm just taking a hiatus, man." Even if you have a belt, like, yeah, I'm gonna give the belt up because it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be like Cejudo. I think Cejudo's absolutely going to have another fight. I think without a doubt he's going to have another fight. Yeah. He just want to take some time, man. Let him take some time.
Yeah, and that's fine. But
I think what it is if you don't say you're retired, people will be like, "What are you doing, man? Are you going to fight? What are you doing? You just lollygagging around? What are you doing? You give up your belt? What are you doing?" He's like, "No, man, I'm retired." So then you're like, "Oh, we don't expect him to fight because he said he's not going to fight anymore." I really want to see him fight Brandon Moreno in Mexico City. That'd be so cool.
That would be. Or who's that? Oh God, Hezbollah. Have you seen this Hezbollah kid?
Probably.
He's like the little kid that's like gonna fight another little person. In like Russia, Habib or whatever.
Did you watch that thing I sent you, the Pat McAfee thing with the?
No, I did not. I haven't watched it.
You have to, because one of the things they talked about is they want a Hezbollah to fight the pierogies.
Yes.
They had great ideas.
Yes.
Look at that. Yeah, it's Pat McAfee's show. He has there's a video of him talking about how he's trying to buy the Pittsburgh Pirates and like all the things they would do if he bought the Pirates.
I would. It would be a welcome change.
If he got part of an ownership group and they let him run shit, they let him be the face. They let him be the Mark Cuban of the organization. Although Cuban straight up owns the Mavericks, but I mean, like, if they let him be the face of the Pirates and let him do what he wanted, that'd be fun, man.
Hell yeah.
They were throwing out a bunch of random ideas that were fun, and I think the one he shot down real fast was building a pirate ship in center field because, like, no, you're not gonna mess with the skyline. So he knows. Yeah. He gets it.
I mean, you saw it. Like, I wish we would have had, to be honest with you, behind home plate. Like, that's the only thing that, like, I'm kind of like, oh. But for the seats we had, they were fantastic. I'm not saying they were bad seats.
We overpaid for them, and we got ripped up by. I'm not using that site again. That's no. Which one was it? Wasn't
SeatGeek or something?
SeatGeek. Yeah. SeatGeek. I used them once, and I'm no longer going to use them. Yeah, not a good experience with SeatGeek. StubHub, great experiences with StubHub. Yeah, because long story short, what happened is we bought tickets, and then those tickets weren't available because of COVID. So they gave us like a credit, but it was a one-time credit. And even though it was more than what we paid for, like the best seats were actually less than what I paid for. So I got the best seats, although they were less than what we paid them originally, and we didn't get any money back.
Yeah, that's how they fuck you.
It's horse shit. So I'm not using them again. Fuck them.
I call that GameStop economics. Because, like, GameStop is one of the only places in the world, maybe the exchange too, where it's like you pay $59 for like a video game, and you also pay for, like, if you go to the exchange and get, like, I don't know, the box set of The Godfather. It literally, what they sold it for, they're going to buy it back 18 times less and not give you the proper amount. It's like, you son of a bitch.
Well, it's a good business model for them, man. So it works.
Total carny bullshit, and I love it.
It is, but it works, man. Dude, the last time I went to the exchange, I was on my Sega Genesis kick that didn't last very long. I spent $50 on Genesis games. The one I wanted the most doesn't work. NBA Jam. I got NBA Jam. So excited to play NBA Jam, and it didn't work.
Heartbreaking.
And now it sucks. I never went up to take it back, and I think it's too late now because there's like an exchange policy or whatever. Yeah. So it's my fault. But that said, Ray, what were we talking about? We probably should get into these fights a bit, right? Because we have a lot of fights to go over.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go out of line real quick. We're not gonna talk about the main event first, because honestly, there's only one fight I really want to talk about in this card. And it's my new favorite fighter, a man with the greenest of mutant hair. Holy shit. That Sean O'Malley Mountain Ho fight was fucking wild.
Fist fight at the vape shop, man. It was it was fantastic.
Fist fight at the vape shop. Yeah, they do like two dudes on close.
I know they look like after the fight they had a contest of who makes the best vape juice out of their toilet. Yeah. All right, it's shot time.
Well, D-Rest, as you're taking this shot, has the perfect comment. What it doing, Tardos? Time to lose and be slosh-faced. Now start losing.
Thanks, D-Rest. We always appreciate your support here. I'm pro Plata, buddy. All right, this is for D-Rest then. This is my puke bucket just in case.
Yes. Oh, he got it down. He has it. You look like a gerbil when like your fucking like two front teeth like pop out. Oh no!
I'm good. Should have burp. Should have burp. Just a burp.
Casey Jones is asking, what's with the giant metal bull? Does he have pain or does he plan on puking?
Like I said before, I have acid reflex issues. So and gag reflex. So I could anytime I could see myself just puking the tequila straight back up. So that's why I have this, just in case. And if I had to do all 8, then I would have died. I probably would definitely need this.
Yeah, I had to call it on the Connor one just because it was an injury. Like that wouldn't have been fair to you at all. I would hope you would show the same mercy, you motherfucker.
Well, I definitely will now. Like I said, if I have to pick your fighter, you're not gonna get, like I'm not gonna pick. I wouldn't pick Jessica Pena for you, right? I'm not against. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We both have to do 4 shots if Jessica Pena beats Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, I will put that. It's on tape.
Yeah.
To quote D-Rest, it's on tape.
We
have it. I will do 4 shots if Jessica Pena fucking beats Amanda Nunes, because I don't see that happening at all.
No. And actually, I looked at her line. She's like a minus 500 right now, which is less than I thought it would be. I think it's going to be a lot more by the time. I mean, put money on that now if you're going to, because I'll check here in a minute. Hey, you talk about that fight when I looked this up.
Yeah, dude. Like we both were sort of down on Mountain O a little bit. We were saying Sean O'Malley was going to win and crush him. Like I thought, honestly, Sean O'Malley was going to crush this kid within like a couple seconds, possibly like do a weird kick or something like that.
To be fair, we didn't know anything about this kid.
Nothing.
And we should give more credit to the matchmakers, man, because I mean, obviously they knew that if nothing less, this kid was going to keep coming forward.
Yeah,
like he's tough as hell. He's kind of nuts. Well, he is nuts, and he's a hell of a chin. And it's like, if nothing else, this kid is going to just zombie vape shop zombie himself forward until
that should be his ring name now. Is the vape shop zombie?
I like it.
He comes out to like a version of Zombie by the Cranberries, but it's Vape Shop Zombie.
Yeah, it's like this double time in punk rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
He looked like in a 90s I
was wrong. Amanda Nunes is minus 850 right now, but I still think it would be more. I think it's going to be like 1600 by the time the fight happens.
That's going to be
no way. You just think of the ways that Pena could beat her, and you're like, there's no way. Like, she's good at jiu-jitsu. No way. What was that comment? I missed it.
Oh, who is the real handsome man in the middle? I would always say it's Jason, or not Jason Herzog, but Keith Peterson. Always Keith.
Yeah,
Peterson.
That's true. He's a handsome. He is the most handsome. You're right. It's Keith Peterson. No nonsense, Keith. I want to party with Keith Peterson.
Goddamn.
I want to party with Keith Peterson. That's on the list. Party with Keith Peterson.
Tim Danko, you're amazing. I like you. Ray Highclack, go fuck yourself. Fuck your mother.
Right. He buys shots, or someone buys shots, right? It's Keith Peterson in the middle with his shot. You're on his left. I'm on his right. He grabs his shot. He looks at you and goes, "Sir, are you ready?" Looks at me. "Sir, are you ready?" And then we do our shots.
That would be a dream come true.
But besides, he needs to auction that off for charity.
or having Big John McCarthy just do the "Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on." Like, just have him do that would be awesome.
I was thinking what referee would have let that fight end, the Mentino fight and O'Malley, and I'm like, because listen, as much as we want it, as much as it's true. We want it to be a thing, but like the fact that he deserved to finish that fight because of how tough he was does not factor into what the ref's job is, and I understand that. And I understand Herb Dean did it because he's like, this kid just doesn't need 30 more seconds of these punches. He's going to probably take 20 more in 30 seconds. So I get it. It was unfortunate because I wanted him to keep going. What I loved is that O'Malley said, "Good thing it didn't go those." Listen, number one, he did say how great he was and how tough he was, but then he said, "Good thing he didn't get that 30 seconds because I was about to knock his ass out." I'm like, "Yeah, really? You didn't knock him out because you didn't have 27 more seconds when you had 14 and a half minutes to do it?" Okay. All right, sure. Anyway,
by the way, John 209 wins comment of the day because now I can do my impression of the great Scott Farrell on the bench. Sounded like Scott Farrell.
Yeah, Scott Farrell. Yeah.
I'm doing cocaine in the DJ booth and nobody can see it. And I'm just going to say, motherfuckers, that the Penguins win. Have you ever seen that video of him losing his shit when the Pens win the Stanley Cup in like 2009?
No, but I believe you. But
he just starts going off as the time goes down in 2009.
That's great. No, that's what I want. That's always what you want. You want to hear people go nuts. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that John McCarthy would have been the guy that would care that he deserved to finish the fight because he was fighting so tough. I think John McCarthy's like the one guy that would be like, yeah, it's fine, let him finish it because of that.
I don't think so. I think John McCarthy would have stopped it around the same time Herb Dean would. Honestly, I think he would have stopped it probably late second round, like with maybe the same amount of time left. I don't think it would have gone into the third.
He was still on his feet, and he didn't really seem too rocked by it. The only thing he got rocked by was the punch at the end of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he wasn't stumbled by any strike. So anyway, but
he got $75K for it, dude. So
he deserved it, man. Because look, listen, and it's great because he's probably only getting 10 for that fight or something, right? So then he gets 75. And they said he just quit his job, right? And he was coming off. So he needs money, man. He doesn't have much. So that's a big deal. And he already said it's a huge deal for him to get $75,000.
And the fight
there wasn't even close. in a fight that wasn't even close. But that's the point. I mean, listen, it was very obvious who the better fighter was. In the beginning, obviously, it was O'Malley, and he took a bunch of shots because of it. But Latino is a monster. He just kept going forward and made it a fantastic, really entertaining fight, which is good for him, and he deserved the money. Matino, sometimes fighters have to have this strategy depending on their style that you have to sometimes you have to take 2 punches to give one, right? But Matino had this weird strategy that it was take 36 to give one, and that was a fantastic strategy for a fight. But either way, I'm excited for him to fight anyone else. Also, look, we all know who he is, and when we see him on a card again, we're going to be like, yeah, this fucking guy, no matter who he's fighting. And this probably gave him a good spot on the next card. He's not going to get buried in an Apex card. His next fight, he may not get a pay-per-view, but he's going to get a good spot.
Yeah, he's going to get a fight night, probably either main event or co-main event, just because, you put his face up, and people are going to go, that's the fucking guy that he just didn't die.
Yeah, right. But did you die? Yeah, he'll definitely be on ESPN or ESPN Plus main card for sure. One of those. But yeah, he looked fantastic. He looked fantastic. He fought fantastically. He didn't look great because he was the inferior fighter, but he fought his ass off, and for that I love him. So, way to go, vape shop zombie.
He does look like he works at a place called Planet of the Vapes. Like, I love that dude so much. And by the way, that's a real vape shop now.
I believe you.
There's one like half hour from 20 minutes from my house. I kind of want to go in there one day. See if they don't have Planet of the Apes shit, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that's a great fucking movie.
Vapes of Wrath. So we can just do this all day. But listen, I had like 3 or 4 in my head, but Vapes of Wrath was the best, so I'm not going to give you the other ones because they're inferior.
Vapocalypse Now.
It doesn't. No. No.
March of the Vapors.
Vape me. Vape me again. All right, we're done with this. Let's talk about more fights.
Are you Dick Cheese? It sounded more like Richard Cheese.
Vape me. Yeah. Get the piano out.
Me, my friend.
Let's talk about more fights before I'm so tequila drunk I can't talk anymore. Which is probably coming.
Oh God, no.
Which weird because I drink this much bourbon every episode, but this is a different alcohol, man. And
this is why I pace myself, sir.
I'm doing this for entertainment value, Ray.
I know, and we appreciate you because you have 2 more left.
What?
No, 3 more. One more. Yeah, you just did your third.
Check the tape. I gotta say.
Yeah. Check the tape, mother. This is gonna be like an hour and a half podcast. Tim's gonna be like, I'm tired. There is a part of me that wants you to puke.
No. Like I said, then we have to end the episode because it'd be all in my beard. But what you would see,
that's how
see me do it. You see me like this and be like, Ray, I gotta go. And you just like this.
You're a comic. You absolutely. I like this one for a vape shop name. That's actually a good one.
Good.
Yeah, man, and. Yeah, if you're smoking skunk vape, if you're smoking skunk cartridges, I'm sorry, buddy.
Right, we're making a vape shop. We're starting one. All right, we're calling it "Can't Vape the Willing." That's the name of the. That's awful. That's awful. And we're done with those jokes. Just like that, we're done with those jokes.
And then Casey Jones. He's all about them date vapes.
So I like it. That'd be great. It's just like it's a vape shop, but it's also like tables for 2 and candles. And yeah, we're opening that shop, Dave Vapes. Yeah,
Kenny G playing on the speakers.
Yeah, they have a little screening room. You can watch movies. Yeah, it's good. It's called I love it. It's all great. See, this is the thing. This is what I want to have viewers that also drive
cut in
content.
the wall.
You guys are great. This is why I love you guys. I mean, listen, we only have a handful, but the handfuls we have that comment are gems. We love you.
D-Rest with silverback vape. That one's okay.
Yeah. That's
I'm
why,
harder,
listen,
D-Rest.
Listen, I had more in my head, like the vape of water. Like I just gave up on that one. Like that. That's
vape of water. I love you. It's everybody has to wear fish masks and swim in tanks.
Right.
Oh my God. Good times, everybody. This is why the Bro Plata exists. we do.
I don't know if this
shit.
show's good, but it's something. It's something.
Hey, we're laughing, and I have clips to put up on YouTube after we're done.
You won't do it.
I will.
No,
the Tequilaquences ones. Fuck yeah! Because did you see me puke? Go back on the playback if you're watching live later. I take this tequila shot that I had like the biggest pussy I've ever been in my life. Tim Danko, what are you doing? You look like you're just gonna like. Are you gonna go full fucking the guy from Revenge
of the
Nerds?
Yeah. No.
Are you gonna go full Otho here? Like, what are you doing? Not Otho. He was in Beetlejuice. All right, we got Tim Danko's last shot of tequila. And before you take this shot of tequila, everybody watching, I want you to all at once comment "Go Tim, go," because it is his final shot of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here where Tim may puke up.
Look, Ray's making
his
it worse. Just
tequila.
Stop talking.
In 3, 2, go! Oh shit! Oh, he did it! Oh. You look like a dog that has peanut butter on the underside of his face.
I'm good.
Oh. What?
I'm good.
And he sticks the landing, everybody. D-Rest is showing the love. Go, Tim, go.
That's it. I did it. Damn you, Jimmy Rivera. I suffer my Tequilaquences.
Suffering the Tequilaquences. And then after you recover, we'll answer this question because I would like to answer this question.
Laura Sanko, listen, Sanko, Sanko, and the only reason I correct you is because someday there will be a show called Danko and Sanko.
It's actually going to be your cousin Mike's show.
You know what? Cousin Mike's show would probably be better. we didn't Mike on the podcast, man. I don't know if he cares anything about fights, but he'll talk about whatever. Talk about life. All right, I'm done with my Tequilaquences, which means in a minute here.
Fuck you, Tim's liver. Take this. Oh man. Let's talk.
Much, man.
All right, let's talk now. Let's jump ahead because we went from one fun fight to what I'm considering, and this is where my
tacos now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that weird? All right.
I have Subway in the refrigerator, so that's gonna be my.
I don't have any food here, which is gonna be a problem later. So
yeah, you're gonna have to Uber eat something. Probably you'll get. Well, oh yeah, they don't have anything at the brewery down by you. That sucks.
No, they don't have food there.
But let's talk about this while Tim is still completely kind of sober and not regretting his regretting his shit.
Listen, I'm not regretting it. Looks like I got through it. All right. And we're definitely gonna do it again. I definitely hate it. Like I definitely don't want to do it again. But I think for entertainment value, it's something.
Yes, our livers are gonna get a workout on this goddamn show.
So, but yeah, we'll wait till 265, UFC 265, and we'll do it again. And we'll see if we'll get anyone else to participate. See if anyone wants to participate, we'll give you a fighter. And all you have to do is you'd have to, if you lose, you have to come on the podcast briefly. You can do it with your phone. You can go through your browser. It's very easy. And then you have to do tequila shots on the podcast. So what do you win? You win nothing. This is the great thing about this game. It's the only thing you can do is not lose.
Yeah, you basically just get to appear
on
a podcast seen by like 100 of people per episode. So it's quite nice. But let's talk about this, the main event. Conor McGregor. Hold on, wait. I got to bring Stephen A. Smith into this. Conor McGregor, who, by the way, FYI, who the fuck let him on any panel for the UFC after his fucking stupid Donald Cerrone fucking rant? That piece of shit, Stephen A. Smith, he's even more of a piece of shit now because of what he said about Conor, so he can suck my ass.
He is a star at ESPN. That's why they put him on there.
Fuck him. You have Dan. You got rid of Dan fucking Lebitard, but you keep that fucking idiot? No. Fuck that, dude.
They didn't get rid of Dan Lebitard. And they did, and the same thing with Ariel. They didn't get rid of Ariel either. They offered Ariel a contract. But actually, he was on Lebitard. He discussed it. It was actually great. He had a great. I'll send it to you. It's like 20 minutes. But it's great. It's a great interview, and he's wearing a wrestling mask the whole time for some reason. Anyway, it's a great interview, and I love Ariel. But he was saying that they gave him a contract, but it was a low. They lowballed him, and he's making more money doing what he's doing. So that's why he left.
I like the rampant sexism here, the misogyny.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, but the thing is, I've already exhausted all the backup foods. Yeah, Dave Face might be the best, John. You might be right.
and D-Rest is firing back as well, which I love. We're getting punches thrown like that fucking Conor fight, but everybody is so quick to write him off now, and it makes me mad. I don't think that people can just write him off after something that, one, was a pre-existing thing to the fight, still went into the fight, looked amazing against Dustin Poirier compared to the last time. He looked amazing
last time. Well, he came out hard for sure, but there was definitely something going on with that leg. I don't know what it was. Listen, Dr. Brian Studer on YouTube, who I talk about all the time, he went over it and he can't really figure it out. Like where it may have happened. Everything he said is it would be extremely rare for this to happen on its own, and then it would be extremely rare for him to break it there. It'd be extremely so. Whatever it was a crazy freak injury. I mean, he looked good for a second, but when did he hurt his leg? Did he hurt it on a kick? Because if he did, then that changes everything, right? And Teddy Atlas, who I love to death, but like I said to you, I'm like, he's a boxing guy. You know, I mean, listen, I love him. I love him. He's the best, but he's a boxing guy, and he said he thinks that. What did he say? Like when Conor went through the guillotine, he was basically saying,
"Can I do my Teddy Atlas impression?"
Fuck you. No, Teddy Atlas is the man. Anyway, when he said he was just kind of going all or nothing when he had the guillotine, he was him just like saying, "This is all I have," like a Hail Mary. The thing is, if you look at it, man. Number one, he may have felt something with his leg, so maybe. But at the same time, like it wasn't a bad idea. It was not like he didn't have anything. There was a time that when he went to the ground, he actually maybe he can finish this for a minute. But Dustin is great on the ground, so he popped out pretty quick. But I don't blame him for going for it. He looked, dude, he definitely looked better. He definitely looked better.
Like, because honestly, that's not his strong suit. We all know that's not his strong suit.
You feel you have it. You feel you have it, man. Maybe he felt his Adam's apple and he's like, I can finish this, and then he just didn't.
But at that point, though, do you really chance it against a guy like Dustin Poirier? And I've lost a lot, and I lost a lot of respect for Dustin
Before
Poirier.
you get into that, like, dude, what's the alternative? Are you saying that he did it because
throw punches, man? Go out on your fucking
but do you think he did it because he didn't think he had it? He thought he was just going all or nothing? Do you think that?
I mean, if that was an all or nothing thing, that was a pretty dumb choice to do that.
I don't think he would have. I honestly think he thought he had something. And also he was super pumped up, obviously, because he came out like a bat out of hell, which he usually does, but even more so than last fight. And gosh, you guys.
I know, I love them. They're so much fun.
Me too. Yeah, he looked better, but yeah, it was a freak thing. And do I think he's done? I'm like, I don't think he's gonna get a title, man. But do I want to watch him fight again? I don't want to watch him lose again. I tell you that. I was hoping he'd win this fight, right? But this is for sure. If they had a fourth fight, I'd be like, fine, that's fine, because the last one was garbage. And you can say, oh, Poirier was beating him up in the first round. I'm like, yeah, that's true. However, you remember a lightweight fight that didn't happen too long ago, Raymond, against Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler. Do you remember that fight?
Yeah.
Do you remember the first round?
Yeah.
What was happening in that first round?
Charles Oliveira was getting pwned by Michael Chandler.
This close to getting finished.
Yeah.
So close. Next thing you know, next round turns it around. Like, it's MMA. He's never done.
And that's what I was that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping Conor would have just put it on in the second and then put him away. Like, I was praying for it.
Also, you think Conor's not that great anymore because Dustin Poirier is a monster? Dustin Poirier is amazing. He's so good. I know you don't, as a person or whatever, you're going to do a rant, that's fine. But as a fighter, he's a fantastic fighter. So you can't give him
I'm not taking away.
Conor's only losing to great people. And the one guy he should have beat, he destroyed. So listen, when he fights again, I want to see him fight. And I mean, absolutely want to see him fight Diaz again. Nate Diaz.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to see the Nate Diaz fight for Conor. I think that's the next logical step.
If they think they can make money off a fourth fight, which seems a quadrilogy seems ridiculous, but
it's happened in boxing.
Do it. I'll watch it. I'll buy it.
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's talk your shit about Dustin Poirier.
With all that being said, I'm going to preface this by saying Dustin Poirier is a great fighter. Dustin Poirier is one of the best fighters in the 155-pound division right now. I hope when he faces Charles Oliveira, or he moves the wrong way and breaks his neck in a guillotine. But that's just, my thing, because Dustin Poirier showed how classless of a human being he really is.
He did?
With the antics he pulled when Conor McGregor was injured on the fucking ground and doing the McMahon walk. He was fucking saying that, Conor's still a piece of shit. The man's injured, you fuck. Show some fucking class, you hillbilly, Cajun crawfish eating piece of shit. Fuck you, fuck New Orleans, and fuck your festive, colorful floats. Fuck all of you. I hope you go. I hope the levees break and every house he ever built catches on fire.
Stuck to landing. Oh, stuck to landing. Good job. I know you probably rehearsed that in the mirror many times.
I was saying that in the after the fight. What are you talking about?
Yeah, anyway, listen, normally, I would say, don't talk shit about a guy when he gets injured. However, and also I don't think he would for any other fighter. But also, Conor is with a broken leg sitting on his ass, screaming at Dustin Poirier, your wife is in me DMs. Like, what do you expect, man?
That's prior to the fucking thing. Shots
he did it again.
Fired.
He did it after the fight. He did it after the fight too.
Yeah, because Dustin still said he was a piece of shit and said karmatic bullshit. Go fuck you and your goddamn voodoo loving ass. I don't give a shit. Fuck him.
Raymond, what you think? The problem is, Rip. And also, you don't tell somebody with a family that you're going to murder them. That's weird.
Oh, eat a dick.
No, listen.
Eat a dick.
Raymond, you forget that everything is not professional wrestling. And professional wrestling is fine because they're all characters and it's fun. This is real. It's not professional wrestling.
It sells tickets.
Yeah, but there's a line. There's a line. I mean, it's far out there.
No, there's not a line.
There's a line.
No, there isn't. And you mentioned professional wrestling back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s when people would fucking say anything to get people into an arena to watch pro wrestling. There has been some shit said that is way worse.
But it's different because that's what the whole show is, right? But do I want Conor to stop? No, but do I? That's my point. I don't want Conor to stop, but do I understand Dustin's point when he said, don't talk about me getting murdered in front of my family? Yes, I understand that. So I have no problem with him saying that.
John, you're wrong. Like, again, I don't take anything Connor says seriously.
Exactly what I was saying, man. Like, what do you expect? Here's what he was saying. Listen, and everyone I've heard talk about this, you're on the opposite side.
No, I am on the right side of history. Dustin Poirier is a piece of garbage. He's a fucking douchebag.
This drunk guy is always the voice of reason on this
show.
I know. Anything new at all.
But it's just, to me, it's wrong. Like, when a man's injured, you go, I don't like him. But I don't like to see him injured.
You're gonna tell a guy you're gonna fuck his wife. You don't do that either, Ray. Really?
Well, again, shots were fired. Connor probably wasn't gonna do it. And then he tells everybody to kiss their whole asshole. Like, he's a piece of shit.
He's just firing back. Listen, you can say, "Oh, Connor was just promoting a fourth fight on his ass there." But guess what? So was Dustin. He's doing the same thing then.
Ugh.
We done? All right. With that rant, at least, I mean,
fuck him. And I can't wait for Charles Oliveira to retain his title against such an easy opponent in Dustin Poirier.
Such an easy
fuck
opponent.
you, Dustin. You piece of garbage. I hate you.
That's going to be a great fight, man. I'm super excited for that.
That's going to be a good fight.
That's going to be an amazing fight. I'm already excited. I'm surprised I think I looked it up before. They never fought, I don't think, which is strange. I thought they probably did because they were both featherweights too at one point. But yeah, no, that's going to be an awesome fight.
Yeah, again, like I said, I think it was a classless move, and then Connor was right for doing what he did. I do love the Jake Paul esque moment of your wife's in me DMs. I clapped at that point. I was so happy.
No, it was definitely hilarious, and like I said, I don't want it to stop at all. But I can understand why Dustin will get pissed about it. That makes sense.
Lighten up, baby. Him and Habib, they should just be called the No Fun Twins.
Yeah, but again, it's not wrestling,
too fucking seriously.
It's not wrestling, so I mean,
but it's fighting.
Fun. Yeah, wait, Ray, are you saying it would be more entertaining if those guys, Habib and Dustin, were just like, "Oh, you're silly. You saying you're gonna fuck my wife? That's so silly." No, that wouldn't be hilarious. That wouldn't be great. Hilarious. It wouldn't be fun. It's a lot more fun if they get pissed about it. And they get pissed about it. They're both playing both sides, man. They're both playing their side.
Ugh. There's no room for heels, motherfucker. Connor's the only MMA heel ever.
Hold on. Keep going.
Okay. Oh, Tim's getting yelled at by his mom. That's a fun time. Go to the MMAholes.com. That's where you can find us every time. From here to eternity, we are always going to be on there. And we will be returning because much like Conor McGregor for the next probably 6 months, I don't have anything to do on a Tuesday. So we are going to go back.
You say that every week.
Oh, right? For sure. I'm not going to. I want to go back to the Tuesdays. I like Tuesdays. I felt bad, but I got invited to go see Chelsea Lynn, the comedian who does the character Trailer Trash Tammy at Hilarities yesterday. And I'm like, I have to see what like a character doing stand up, not named Larry the Cable Guy, does.
Larry the Cable Guy's been doing it for years, yeah.
But Tim, I'm going to tell you something. I could have gone to an Amy Schumer show and heard the exact same sets.
Which is Tammy Pescatelli, right? So, like, yeah.
No, Tammy Pescatelli actually has an act. I mean, it's not about her pussy constantly.
No. Tammy Pescatelli accused Amy Schumer of stealing her jokes. So that's what
I meant. Yeah. She also stole from...
That's what I meant.
But she stole from Patrice, too. Like, you don't steal from a man who did it better than you. Ever. Never. Because Patrice is... If Patrice was alive right now, Amy Schumer would still be doing open mics. Like, there would be no room. One, because Patrice was so fat. And two, his personality was so good.
Is Patrice O'Neal is a chubby white woman? So you're trying to say he's a closet chubby white woman?
He could have done it. He would have absolutely done it and been the best fat white woman on the planet.
I'll say this. Trainwreck is a legitimately funny movie.
I have never seen it.
Oh, I like it. I know you have a problem with LeBron, and that's fine. I understand that. But and I kind of do not too. But he's fantastic in it. He's really good in it. He's hilarious. All right, read this for me, Ray.
It says, hey, I love Conor and all of the antics. I think that they are fantastic, but to say Dustin is wrong to say a guy's a piece of shit while he's laying it on the ground, insulting you and your wife. Fuck that. To be honest with you, again, and I've said this before, if he would have said, hey, man, like it sucks, all this shit, I guarantee you Connor would not have said dick. And if he would have, I'd be going, you're on the ground, bro. Like your ankle's busted. Come back, shut your mouth, and keep going. But Dustin started it.
Raymond, do you realize how often that when we have differing opinions, the comments come in favor of me? Do you realize that?
I don't care.
Okay.
Do you think I give a fuck?
No, I don't. And the thing is, if you didn't, the show would be less entertaining. So,
John gets it. By the way, I would say that Patrice is my favorite comic of all time.
Oh, I didn't watch the documentary.
You haven't? It's really fucking good.
I will.
Really good, dude.
I'll watch it.
I think I've said this on the podcast. Like the day I saw Patrice O'Neal perform stand up when I was 17 is the day that, I was 17, was the day that I realized I wanted to be a stand up comic. Like seeing him, I was way back in the amphitheater. Like I could barely make them out and I had to look at the screens and shit. But like Patrice owned the Time Warner Cable Amphitheater when that was still a thing. Like he just came in out of fucking nowhere. And yes, I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna fucking, I have convictions, sir. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
A life of watching pro wrestling does to you.
Well, yeah, but it's entertaining. Like Muhammad Ali did the exact same shit.
This is also the thing. If I noticed that you and I were agreeing all the time, that I would start lying about my opinions for entertainment value. I would.
Oh, so you'd truly become a Democrat. That's always nice to know.
This guy
switch your opinion on good things willy nilly.
Flippity floppity, like John Kerry,
Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Just the entire Democratic regime.
What was I gonna? I forget. I always forget.
Yes, you do.
It's not new. I don't know. Shoot.
My goal is to get you so tequila drunk on this show that you legitimately, I could play Joe Nichols tequila makes his or her clothes fall off, and you're just
as I'm sitting here shirtless.
Yeah. We need a Patreon for that. I think we get too many copyright violations on YouTube.
Probably.
We've gotten two so far.
You know what we can do? We can just have somebody we know cover it for us.
That would be fun.
We'll give somebody $50 to cover it for us. No, I forget what I was going to say, and it actually pisses me off. Well, that's not new for me, but damn it. All right. It was about Connor, probably. Hey, stop. Listen, I'm on full screen right now, so put that. I have to read these because I don't see it. Now there's something in my way. I still don't see it.
It's called you. You need to go to AA.
I'm in my own way.
The booze.
Okay. Yeah, me of all people.
You drink? Well, I drink almost every day.
I don't drink.
There are times where I take off.
I don't drink every day. I drank Friday.
I got.
I didn't drink Saturday. I haven't drank since Friday. So yeah, come on.
I got blitzed on Saturday drinking Guinness. And like it was so bad that I woke up at 7 a.m, still kind of like hungover and drunk, went to Bob Evans and then went home and slept until 10 p.m.
That sounds like you, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good Sunday. I played a little. I finally beat Super Mario Odyssey. That was fun.
Good. That's a landmark in your life.
It is. I still need to get all the stars though. That's what I need.
Don't we all? Man, I'm still angry. I can't remember what I was saying about Connor and Dustin. I think it was Connor and Dustin. It's not important, probably. All right. Anyway, but all right. So what's Connor do now, man? The fourth fight possibly happens.
I
just want the Diaz fight to happen because number one, even if you think Connor's kind of slowed down a bit, which he may have slowed down a bit, he can still fight. He's still a badass. Him and Nate Diaz, who's also coming off losses, would be a good fight.
It makes sense. At this point, it makes sense.
People would watch it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'd actually like to see that before a fourth fight with Poirier if that ever happens. So.
Yeah, I think honestly, if you want to do Conor McGregor's next fight, what is this? We got John with a comment real quick. For Conor to have the wherewithal to have
That's
a
true.
lucid conversation after a tib fib. Tibia fracture is crazy. Weidman and the goats couldn't do anything. See, that's the thing. I mean, Anderson came back and won some fights. Not many, but he won fights.
I think he won a fight, didn't he?
Was it against or no, he lost to DC, yeah. At UFC 200.
It was it was it Gasol? No, who was it? I can't remember. I'll look it up. But no, no, he's right, dude. How much pain do you think you'd be in? A lot, dude. I'd
huge.
Cry. Yeah.
I hurt my let me read the DRS comment. Not for nothing, but Dustin has a very average size head. Maybe P head was his childhood nickname.
Might have been. Is that how you pick your favorite fighters, DRS? You you look at the circumference of their foreheads.
Wow. Honestly, I'm gonna again. John is like throwing classic shit here. I want to watch Baba Booey. Baba Booey's teeth and lip fight. That's you're going deep cut on the Howard Stern shit, sir, and I appreciate you for it.
I could see people that were like Howard Stern back in the day to like our show. I can understand that. I take it as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. Ray, I gotta go. I'm gonna go upstairs for a second. I gotta go get I'm gonna get a drink and another drink, but I don't want any more tequila, so I'm gonna get some bourbon.
All right, you have fun with that.
You know what? It's funny. No wonder why I'm screaming. And listen, I feel angry. It's weird. Yeah. I think it's the tequila. So I had to remind myself, Tim, don't freak out. You're good.
Well, I've been holding my aggression in for a couple days, so I've
been luckily had a good day at work. 33 years or 32 years.
32, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I look 40 though, so that's always fun.
I've been getting a lot of lately. A lot of what are you? 28, 29? Thanks, skin. I like that Jeffrey's joke. That's it's like. He said he has decent skin. He said because my skin is well aware that like they can, like I'm not going to do anything with this. Like they do it all. That skin has to do it himself. Obviously, I'm not telling the joke correctly, but it's like you can't rely on me to do anything and do it all yourself. Anyway, I'll be back.
All right, boys and girls. I'm going to do a little house cleaning before we continue on. We did talk about the Conor McGregor fight, and we appreciate your conversation on that. We're not done with the show because we got some other fights I want to talk about, including Greg Hardy getting knocked out by Tai Tuivasa. That was a fucking awesome one. I'm going to wait for Tim to come back on that one. But give us a follow, give us a share, give us a like. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're on YouTube. We appreciate every single one of you that shows up when we do these streams. If it wasn't for you guys, we would probably quit at episode 80. We're on our way, by the way, to our 100th episode, and I don't know what we're going to do. That's going to be a fun one, and there's going to be shit. If it takes me to go to 50, I'll be shocked. I'm looking at maybe 60 for me to really calm down. I got a good maybe 5 years left in me, so it's definitely but at the same time, man, like I look at the fact that our numbers are always growing. We're getting more and more people watching these live streams every time we do it, and all you guys are so appreciated. Just because, like me and Tim, especially on our the live stream we did when we watched the Korean Zombie fight a couple weeks ago. That's one of our higher videos that we've ever had on our channel on YouTube. So make sure to tell your friends that we exist. Justify our existence, my friends. Justify our existence in the MMA podcasting scape by telling people about the Bro Plata. Because we want more of you guys. We want everybody to come in, show love, and make sure that we, aren't doing anything super crazy, but we're getting enough people where we can really have some fun in conversations. And we appreciate every single one of you. Tim is back. He's got bourbon. He's going to be mixing, and he's going to be text messaging me tomorrow going, why the fuck did I mix?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that's true. Also, yeah, dude, I had a hangover Saturday morning. I mean, it didn't last forever, but it was awful when it lasted. This because, like I said, I don't drink every day. So,
I do. Almost.
So I do. For a while, there were years where I didn't get hungover at all, ever. And now I do sometimes.
Dude, I've got to be on my game Saturday. Because one, I have Saturday off, so I get to kind of party on Friday and not really worry. But Saturday, guess
what about Sunday?
What?
What about Sunday?
Sunday's usually my day to just like smoke weed and do nothing.
Come down Saturday, man, because the whole fam's out of town.
Ooh,
they're all on vacation. I'll be here with my brother's dog.
Nice.
Chilling.
Terrible Tim. He.
So come down. You want to come down and swim, Ray? You can do that.
Sure, we can definitely. Down. I'd be down. I might be doing something Sunday, but I'm not sure. But Saturday, guess who I'm going to hang out with in Erie, PA?
The Wonders.
No, he is famous for a big part of his act of going, I'm going to do a few jokes, and I want you to tell me if I'm drunk.
That's number one. That's a terrible impression of him.
Really? Number two, I think it's kind of spot on.
No, it's not. No, it sounds like him with a cold. You're doing too much.
That's true, because we have totally different inflections, baby.
That said, sip. Sorry, that's like Kevin Downey Jr. If you don't know who he is, look him up on YouTube. He was on America's Got Talent. Dude, have you seen?
I want to get him on the podcast. I think
he'll come on.
Drinking with Downey. That'll be the episode. Our drinks with Downey.
Yeah, that'd be one of those good ones. We need to do that more because, especially because we can knock most of our MMA stuff out in one episode. Mm-hmm. Although I am fine with doing two because I'm always fine with doing two. But because I like the podcast, but we need to have comics on just to talk bullshit and nonsense.
Yeah. And also for the 17 people that watch this show, they can possibly discover a new favorite comic because we know a lot of really fucking amazing comics.
That's true.
And that's why I love this show or I love doing stand-up is I've met some of the greatest people I've ever met have been stand-up comics.
My family's going to Myrtle Beach next week. You know who's working the comedy club in Myrtle Beach next week?
Dave Landau.
Chad Zumock.
That's awesome. He's finally let out of the state. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm like, if I would absolutely go if he was there because I'd probably get a spot, right? But and I like Chad. Like, we talked about this before. What?
Chad, that was one of Chad's jokes at the Improv. If one of his jokes bombed, he'd be like, "Improve." All right. Look at the Improv sign.
And plus, another thing is, I think Chad is legitimately funny. I think he's really funny. Anyway,
Chad's great. Great comic. I'm not going to take anything away from him on that. I mean, the dude's worked his dick off.
Yes, for sure. If you're going to say anything about Chad, the fact he works super hard and he's like, since I've known him, he's gotten so much better. And like when he got fired from MMS, the radio station, for anyone who doesn't know, what? I know you knew it was a radio station. I was saying for anybody else. What are you talking?
Oh, no.
Oh, when he got fired.
I was at WMJI Magic 105.7 when he got fired as an intern.
I saw his first show after he got fired, and it was really interesting. Anyway,
I bet.
Yeah, he did it though. He did, but it was weird because he was not in a good place, and he was hurting. It was different, but anyway, he got better because he got complacent there when he was at the radio job as far as stand-up goes. He was doing the same act, and after that he started crushing. And he did a show for me down here in New Philadelphia on a Wednesday to not a ton of people, but he did it, and he didn't phone it in. He did a good job. He did great. Anyway, what were you saying, sir?
Oh no, I was also gonna say like Chad got me in front of, and this is a good question, and I can answer this question of John 209 very easily, and that would be the only Jim Florentine. If it wasn't for Chad, I would not be acquaintances with Jim Florentine. Like Jim would never know who I am. I would still be a loser comic. And like then to have that guy know I'm funny and tell Pete at the funny stop, like, oh yeah, I know Ray. Still one of the greatest moments ever. Cause I'm just like, oh, my hero.
Yeah, I only worked with Jim once. I don't think he remembers me. So that's cool. But I only worked with him once. Me, it's probably Dave Landau or Don Jameson.
Dave.
Don Jameson, who's big on Compound. Yeah, probably Landau. Yeah, I mean, I work with Polly Shore, but Polly doesn't remember me.
Yay! Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii. Yay!
That's crazy. And you know what's really actually a guy I started doing comedy with in Akron writes for the new show, the new Crank Yankers. Curtis Cook.
Yeah, Curtis works for fucking the Crank Yankers.
Yeah, he works for Crank Yankers, and he works for I just said his name before. Blank. Jim Jeffries.
Oh, yeah. He did the Jim Jeffries show for a long time.
He still is. He's still on the Jim Jeffries staff. I believe.
I didn't even know that was still a show.
They just, I think it is. I don't know. I just haven't done anything.
I play one on TV. Tim is actually really funny.
Thanks, Ray. But Tim hasn't been doing shit. And since they took him off Adderall, he's had to try to figure out how to redo stand-up, and it's been a problem. That hasn't been a problem, I've realized, because I get so excited, and then I get over. It's weird, and it's not fair. It makes me legitimately angry. I was thinking about it, and like, it fucking pisses me off that I have to figure out everything, and it's weird because I feel like I'm at almost at day one, not at day one, but I feel like I'm at year 5 instead of year whatever I'm at.
72.
Feels that way. 11, but there's a lot of those years I didn't do anything, so it's really closer to like 4. Honestly, it is with time. It's like 4.
Let's talk about a fight I was very happy with, because I do not like the man that got knocked out. And
also we can do this, man. Hero of the week.
Yes,
this is my hero. Listen, this is going to be the first time someone is a repeat winner of Hero of the Week. I try to pick someone else, and it's difficult, man. When a guy comes up to Spice Girls and the cameras people and the truck people, and it's such a great job showing everybody. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. I would have loved it if I was there. Like, there's a change of pace. It's fun. It's everybody loves it. It's great. And then he knocked somebody out. Then I don't know who was a Baker Mayfield shoe. Whose shoe was that?
Probably.
And then he chugged a beer out of it. Like I said to you, I'm like, I'm really uncomfortable with people knowing who the Browns are. It's so weird.
Trust me, Tim.
It's the famous.
Nobody knew who they were when they put them on the camera. There was no
Baker Mayfield.
Nah.
He was there with 2 tight ends. It's weird, like him and 2 tight ends.
And when they left, they were wide receivers.
This guy. Anyway, Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa is my hero of the week. However, I do have an honorable mention. I'm doing it backwards. But talk about the fight. I'll bring it up later.
No,
maybe I won't bring it up.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. I love Tai Tuivasa. When he did that, I call that the Stone Cold Steve Shuey. Like, that was, he got up there like he was Steve Austin in 98. If he would have had 2 shoes filled with beer and would have clapped them together and had beer go everywhere, it would have made it 10 times better. I think, honestly, you want to talk about and knocking out a dude that probably played rugby in New Zealand, taking on an American footballer. And I need to say this, to me, rugby is better. Change my mind. Rugby's the better sport.
Listen, Ray, I've known long enough to not attempt to change your mind. And all it's going to do it started a ridiculous argument that you wanted in the first place.
I know,
and it's just gonna make me frustrated. So what do? I let it fester. I just let it go. And that's been my strategy. And I'm sure you've noticed it when you've been saying all this stuff about Dustin to me. I didn't respond much other than okay, because I didn't want you to rant on me in text. I wanted you to wait for the show, and you did.
No, yeah,
it was great.
That's why I told you tomorrow is going to be a rant.
Yeah.
I need time.
It's fine. That's fine. But no, I definitely. That's why, and you always take it the wrong way. That's why I always say you chase your own tail, because you get mad about something, and then I just ignore you, and then you keep ranting about it to me.
So I want to be heard, Tim. I want to be loved.
I hear it, but listen. I said it to you multiple times. When I see that, I'm like, what is this going to do for me? Getting into this argument with Ray, is it gonna? How's it going to affect my life? Is it going to affect it positively or negatively? And the thing is, it almost always negatively. It's going to make me frustrated and be like, So you can just have your opinion. That's fine. I disagree with you a lot, and that's actually, like I said, one of the reasons why this show's fun for me, at least, because we do disagree on a lot of things.
Yeah,
and it'll probably eventually be our demise, but.
No, I like our what do you call it? What do you call that?
Dynamic
show? Dynamic, but we're sort of like the drunk. I'm definitely the drunk Skip Bayless of this, and you're more of the Shannon Sharp. Like,
ooh. Well, I like Shannon Sharp. It's okay. I like Shannon.
Well, I picked the moron in this situation in fucking Skip Bayless.
It's funny because I relate more to Skip, because Skip's like a writer. He wasn't an athlete, right? He was a writer. But you're right. It's funny talking about like Le Batard and Stu Gatz. Both of us are a little bit of both of them. I've noticed that. Like I like to think you have more Stu Gatz in you than I do, but we both have Stu Gatz in us.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I will never live up to the Cuban sensation ever, Dan Le Batard, who I've gained a lot of respect for after the whole ESPN thing too. Like,
just
building his own shit.
Ariel said some great stuff on there. He talked about how Dana White kind of pushed him out of ESPN. It was a whole problem. Like, it was a big problem. And he talked about like how they made him leave the building when Dana came in.
Oh,
how embarrassing would that be? Like, he's like, everyone else I'm working with is working, and they make me sit like outside of the whole arena.
Do you think that Brock Lesnar thing was like really like? I think
not at all.
I think that was sort of the tipping point, but I think like they hated each other to begin with. So I'll have to listen to that episode.
All the people you hear and see in MMA media that do the press conferences. This is mean, but they don't seem like they're not okay. They're not doing real journalism. I'm not saying they're not real journalists, but they're not doing real journalism. And Ariel did, and he was like the first one to do it in the sport. And listen, I guarantee all the you still there? Okay, I'll keep talking. All the old heads in journalism probably love and respect Ariel Helwani for what he does. Right. And they got him in trouble with the UFC, and they don't like him. But guess what? That happens all the time in other sports, right? It's just weird in the UFC, and they have the ability to shut people out, unlike other sports. So they shut Ariel out. I don't know what happened to Ray. I do not know. We'll find out eventually, I guess.
Tim, I'm going to tell you, I was listening to the podcast in my studio of Infowars.com. And I'm going to tell you, yes, there are no MMA journalists anymore because Dana White is in the Illuminati and controls the media.
He controls them. I believe you.
It's exactly what it seems. I mean, you look at a guy like Dana White, Scrooge McDuck, as my good friend Brendan Schaub would say. He lives in Austin now as well with Joe Rogan and everybody. They live in a commune now. We're on a commune. We have guns. We've got a bunch of other things. And
you know what, Alex? I'll admit this to you. Drunk Tim. Every time Tim gets drunk, he wonders why he hasn't moved to Austin already.
It's a wonderful place. Apparently,
just do it, man. What's the worst? He comes back home. No big deal, right?
He got to see great trees.
Right, got to see great trees. Got to whatever else is going on down there. See the rivalry between the new comics coming in and the comics that have already been there. That'd be fun.
It would be. It's like Denver. If you've ever been to Denver, they tell you to go home. It's a great time. I'm telling you, they're a loving city in Denver.
Alex Jones, I'm pretty sure they don't like you at all.
Oh, and apparently there's a guy named John 209 who loves me and thinks I'm amazing. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed your bone broth. I personally sent it to you at Infowars.com / Alex Jones in a straitjacket.org.
I almost fell asleep. Sorry, Alex. It's not your fault. It's the alcohol's fault.
Oh,
it's
no.
Weird. I can drink this much bourbon and be fine, but I drink the tequila. It's weird because, like, in theory, it has the same alcohol content, right? So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Alex? What's the deal?
I make my own alcohol in bathtubs. And yes, you have to be prepared to have fine toilet wine when the zombie apocalypse comes and Kamala, whatever her name is, Harris, opens the borders to the illegals and they take our guns. I'm telling you, they're taking our guns. Taking our guns. Can't take it.
Who specifically has taken a gun from you?
My wife. She did it in the divorce. She took my favorite rifle, Tim. She took my favorite rifle.
I believe you.
That's what I call my kids. They're my favorite rifle.
What?
I'm lonely, Tim. I'm lonely.
All right. That being said, Alex, thanks for calling in, buddy. We'll catch you next time.
I've been drinking my own whiskey.
Yeah, it happens. You're
it's like 4 days old, and it's
sure
strong.
It is. I'm sure it is. Thanks, Alex, for calling in.
All right, love you.
Love you too, buddy. That's Alex Jones again. The bit needs to stop, but what can I do? I only have control of this side of things, right? So what can I do? Hopefully Ray will come back.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, damn it.
Hi, it's Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy. How are you doing? I heard you're drinking.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm drinking. Yeah, it's more than usual, I guess. But yeah,
well,
fine, Mike.
I like Ray. I understand.
Yeah, Ray. I'm like, what do you want, Mike?
I just wanted to say I'm really glad that there wasn't that many judges' decisions because I've heard that the Dominion machines are judges now, and we're in the future. And Joe Biden, that's right, Joe Biden is really the president of the UFC, and I can prove it.
Okay, how?
With a documentary on my website.
You want to give us the website, Mike?
It's www, because I'm 70 years old and don't know how to do a website, www.danawhiteisalizard.com.
Okay.
It's a great place.
Sure it is. I will congratulate you, though.
There.
I will congratulate you, Mike. You did get it correct. You did get the, as suggested by cousin Mike, who's going to sleep on a My Pillow tonight of the fight.
I was right.
He's most likely to take a nap. He did it. You missed it. He did it. He did it last episode. He picked Conor McGregor, most likely to fall asleep on a My Pillow. Yeah.
Well, his ankle definitely needed a My Pillow afterwards, and I sent Ray a thing, and maybe he can pull this up. The UFC is now is getting on the broken Conor McGregor ankle angle, and they're doing things like this, which is a limited edition broken foot Conor McGregor action figure that you can only get at mypillow.com.
All right, Mike. Yeah, sure. Send me one, buddy.
All right, I'll do that tomorrow after I get done smoking crack. See you later, Tim.
Later, Mike. Thanks for calling in. That's Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, calling again for whatever reason. We're trying to block these numbers. We need a call screener is what we need. This is becoming ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, my Hoist Gracie DVD fell down. Anybody ever see this? Oh, listen, like now you can see all this stuff, I think on Fight Pass or whatever, maybe, but this is great. When I sold all my DVDs for beer money a couple years ago, this is like the one I kept because this was neat. This is cool. It's about Hoist Gracie, but really it's a documentary about the UFC because that's how they do things. All right.
Hi. Sorry, I had to poop.
It's fine. That's fine. We had calls as usual. Ray, how great. Yeah, again, you sound like Jesse the Body Ventura with the flu.
I do, god damn it.
Anyway,
it's the harp machine.
How hilarious. Was I the only one laughing super hard when the UFC was totally playing up how much money Conor McGregor made? Like on the Forbes list, like, hey everybody, we don't underpay guys. It's proof that one of our guys was on Forbes. Don't even look at the point. Don't look at the fact that it was all whiskey money. Don't look at it. Hey, stop looking at it. Don't look at it. But one of our guys, it's so weird. Like they made it a huge thing to make sure people knew that he made more money than everybody else because that's so on brand for them. And you know what?
It is.
I love their fights and I watch them all the time and I love the UFC. I really do. But they do some really silly, dumb stuff, but it's fun to make fun of. And we do it all the time. And it's fun for this because it's super easy to make fun of, and we do it all the time. But that's one of them. You're just like, that's just super on brand. And Ariel Helwani was talking about how many times they promote the new MMA shows on ESPN when they never, ever promote his shows.
Yeah, I know.
Which is hilarious. But he did say this about MMA journalism, and he was so right. Did you see the Thursday press conference?
No, I did not. I saw the standoffs after the press conference.
Okay, all right. It was fun, but the people lining up to ask questions, he's like, Ariel said if SNL did a sketch about what MMA journalists look like, that's what it would be, and he was right because yeah, it was like girls in tight dresses and like Chad Ochocinco and just super bros with softball questions. Like that's what their journalism is because they don't let anybody else in. And one time somebody tries to do real journalism, it's Ariel. We know what though, Ariel's making us money. It's fine. But at the same time, like there's people, sucking at the teat too. And you know what? I don't give those guys any shit because they're doing the thing. People got to make money, right? They're doing their thing. That's fine. That's what they want to do. It's their prerogative, man. If they want to be the guy who makes money, just kissing ass of the UFC, that's fine. But as long as they're just well aware of what they're doing, which I'm sure they are. Maybe they don't say it out loud, but I mean, that's fine. Do it. But at the same time, but then there's Ariel Helwani. So if any of those people have problems with Ariel Helwani, then that's a problem. But whatever.
Suck my dick, dude. Like it's one of those things where like I had a vlog or a blog for a hot minute when I was in my early 20s. It was dumb.
I did too. And listen, it's good to exercise the brain. I really should start one up again, even if no one reads it. Well, you know what? I feel like one or two people from this who listen to the podcast would check it out. I need to learn how to. I need to get on the old Purdue Owl and learn how to do correct grammar again. But yeah, I did it's bourbon. Listen, this is America, and I'm drinking Jim Beam as my father does. It's weird. Like my father for a long time just kept telling me, he's like, eventually you're just gonna start drinking Jim Beam because it's in the blood. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't really like it. And now I just drink Jim Beam.
My dad's dad drank whiskey, so I was kind of, and I think my mom's dad too. So it was
again, John. Like, listen, are you pretending like pretending I don't know that I'm drunk? I'm well aware. Like I'm well aware. of what's going on. But it's entertaining. And do I know what I'm saying? Yes. And have I said anything that I wouldn't say any other time? Well, number one, I'm usually drinking when I do this podcast. Number two, no, I'm pretty sure I haven't. So we're good, man. Am I slurring? Yeah, I'm guarantee it. But it happens. It happens.
See, I speak fluent drunk, so I never hear a slur. That's the.
Yes, I slur when I'm sober. So that's,
Yeah. Oh, I'm way worse when I'm sober. Like, you should see me at like jobs. It gets worse. Oh my God.
It is a problem, right? We can function better when you're a bit drunk. That's a problem.
Yeah. It's when your thought processes kind of are better on like while you're drinking rather than on medication. Yeah, it's definitely better. Because it's never good. I'm terrible on medication. Horrible.
Yeah, I've been on it for a minute. You know what? Then again, I probably should go get my marijuana card.
Yes, you should. Yes, absolutely.
There's nothing really holding me back other than paying for it. There's nothing holding me back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This just came to my mind, because I don't feel bad about this, but there's you know who Marla Massey is? She's a comic from Cleveland.
I do not. I don't know.
She's like a heavyset black girl. She's
have not had the pleasure.
OnlyFans during the pandemic. It was fucking hilarious.
Have not had the pleasure. No.
Oh man, and John even he's saying he's not hating. He's just he enjoys.
No, for sure. No, listen. If the only time I think this podcast would become Ray and Tim completely sober is if someone came in with a sponsorship that was good money, really good money, and said, we don't want you to be drunk anymore. And it had to be pretty good money for us to stop drinking.
Yeah.
And listen, and this is coming from us right now. We're making no money currently. So it would have to be a good deal for us to stop drinking.
Well, I mean, I would put in the contract that we would need a full bar, whatever studio we're in.
Also, I mean, you put outs in the contract, right? I mean, listen, we're not saying anything, right? If we start talking shit about Walter's anal bleach suppositories, then dump us. That's fine. But we haven't done that.
No,
that's the thing. Listen, we're partying. That's what we do. We party. We party, fam. We're having a good time. We want everyone else to have a good time.
And John, I mean, here's my question to you.
Ooh,
if you have 6 Vicodin, I would not need beer, because if I love Vicodin. It's a fun time to get prescribed it only by a doctor. Like, that's the only time I ever do it as like a doctor, but I enjoy that Vicodin.
Would the beer help the itchies go away? If you take Vicodin and you don't really need it, you get those scratchy, No,
Oxycontin, definitely. I think I'm allergic to it. It made me itchy.
Well,
Oxycontin,
that's what happens if you don't need a opiate and you take it, you get really itchy.
Yeah, Vicodin. When I had my tonsils out, I would smash it up and put it like powder form, and then put it on top of my pudding that I was eating, and mix it up and make Vicodin, and it was wonderful. It was so good. So
well, Jay, you may listen. I never want to know how many people are here because I don't want to get depressed, and every once in a while it's the opposite, right? But we're gonna keep going, obviously, and we're gonna pretend. And also, you know what? We also get Facebook people too. Cousin Mike may still be here. Mike, if you're here, man, let me know. Let us know. Someone's listening.
We got a couple people on Facebook.
Ask us anything. Yeah, Facebook. We get Facebook people. Like, we get about half, right? We're about half Facebook, half YouTube. There we go.
Bill Cosby approved.
Nailed it.
Yes.
There he is. Bill Cosby approved. Free man, Bill Cosby. It's funny.
Like, he's trying
to tour now. Ray. If you got the call to open for Bill Cosby, paid gig, good pay too for you. Like, it's like a $300 spot. That's a big spot. That's a big money spot.
Yes, I'm waiting for the question.
No, you know the question. Would you?
No, you said the question.
Would you do it?
Well,
Oh, you cut out.
God damn
Now I
it!
can hear you. Now I can hear you.
I
Keep
know.
going. All right, start over.
No, I'm done. I'm not. I said
I
my
didn't hear it.
piece. I'm not going to say it again.
To no one. Keep going.
Well, I mean.
Oh, it happened again. Again. It's
Yeah, I know. What's
It's not me.
what's
I think
going on? You didn't hear
I think
me?
it's no. I think it's on your end. Somebody let us know if you can hear Ray. Those times I said I couldn't hear Ray or not.
Uh. Oh man, yeah. I mean, the thing about it is you just got.
You're gone again. You are gone again.
It's one of those things. Check the chat, and
No, you went again. You keep breaking up, man.
yeah, and I am telling you to look at the private chat. But it's one of those things where I
I hate you.
yeah, I would do it. I would do it just because I'm shameless, and I wouldn't like it. Not gonna lie, but I mean, money's money, and to get myself in front of, damn it, who called it? Oh, you fuck, Andrew, you bastard.
He
Called
caught it
me
before
out.
I did. It's fine.
I know.
Um,
I love you, Sherman. You're awesome, brother. I went to school with Andrew, so it's.
Here's the thing, man. I would probably crowdsource it because listen. The thing is, I think it's forgivable in this. If you say, "Hey, dude, I got offered like solid money to do this opening spot because no one else would do it. Like, I need the money, dude. I need the money, man. Come on, I need the money." And I think it's forgivable in that reason. If he did it just for the money, it's forgivable to me. To me. But I also, I'm not a woman. He's done horrible things, but the thing to me is it's his job. You're getting paid, man. Like that doesn't
Would
mean
you
you have
have
to like the
done?
guy. That doesn't mean I've opened for people I didn't think were funny, or didn't like. It happens, but not like this, not like that. But what if you now?
Would you have opened up for
you
Louis
have to go on
C.K.
to
after he jerked off in front of he got called out for the jerking off?
right away? I don't know. Well, it's the same reason. Money, yes. Would I go on tour with Louis right now? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Same.
It's funny. Like 2 years before that came out, I heard about that from a couple people. It was just around. It was just one of those open secrets.
John is saying you better not pass on that Bill Cosby
That's
spot.
true.
You should go home with him and drink whatever he gives you as well.
That's true.
I love this guy. he's a funny fuck. But yeah, I mean, I would do it. I'm not gonna lie, just because I'm a comic, and it's. I would definitely, any woman hanging around Bill Cosby, I would be watching their drinks for them without them realizing it. But and that's not a joke. Like, I don't really trust Bill Cosby. But if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, do you want to fucking, do this?" Sure, I'll take the hit. Let's do it. Like, I would definitely do it.
We need to start a campaign for me to open for Jay Leno when he comes to the Tuscarawas County Performing Arts Center, half a mile from my house.
I know.
We
when you told me that was happening, I'm like, what?
We need to start a campaign to get me. Like, I tried to get a spot with Ralphie May, rest in peace, sir, and John Roop when he was here. I didn't see John Roop, but I went and saw Ralphie, and I'm happy I did, especially now because he's gone. But yeah, we'll start a campaign to get me to open for Jay Leno.
I like it.
Let's do it.
I think it would be a good one.
I need a better video. All my videos are terrible. You know, are all my videos terrible, or do I just suck? Like I said, nowadays,
or do you hate yourself?
That's too. Or nowadays, when I have to relearn everything, like I said, it's kind of like that. Irina Donna had a great knockout. That was fun, right?
Yeah,
We'll throw some fights in every now and then. Yeah,
that was fun. That was actually a really fun fight with everybody's favorite figure skater, Yana Kunitskaya versus Irina Aldana.
That's another one, man. When we do Tequilaquences, if your fighter's opponent misses weight, like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Now, neither of us had Kunitskaya, but Aldana missed weight. Yeah, great win, but you missed weight, boo. So
yeah,
get on weight, boo.
It's that's when that tainted. That's when like the whole you think about professionalism. If you get the win, yeah, but like it does suck when you have those guys or those guys and girls that do miss weight because you just like it's your fucking job. We've had guys on the podcast in the past who have been split.
We used to have guests and we got super lazy. Listen, Logan Urban. The reason I haven't got a hold of him is because you kept telling me you want to talk to him because you know him.
Yeah, I do, but I keep
you haven't done it.
Message him. He's got a fight coming up. We should get him on.
All right, you keep talking. I'm gonna right now. Drunk Tim's gonna message Logan Urban.
All right, tell him it's Drunk Tim and not regular Tim Danko. He needs to know the difference. It's like Kang, or the one who remains. Honestly,
hey man, Drunk Tim here. I'll do that. Sure.
You said what did you think? By the way, we'll get off this while you're drunk texting. What did you think of the Loki season finale on Disney Plus?
Well, I didn't know what you knew about how that character is going to be a whole thing, and I like that actor. He when I first saw I'm spoiling. I don't want to spoil.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil, man.
But like I can.
There's a new character that comes in. That's it's going to be a big thing.
Yeah, huge.
It's going to be a big thing.
Huge.
Listen, they could have cast Paul Rubens, but they didn't. I've been waiting for Paul Rubens in the MCU. I feel like there's a spot for Paul Rubens in the MCU. All right, he's not just Pee Wee Herman. He can do it. I think.
I was about to say, you have him like it was in Pee Wee Herman's, or Pee Wee's Big Adventure, where you just hear, "Paging Captain America, Captain America, you are wanted at the front desk." I think that's how he should come into the MCU, and nobody knows what he's doing. Absolutely no one. I do love him as Derek in Blow, though. That character is so scummy. It's so fucking scummy.
He really is a good actor.
He's great. But no, yeah, I like how they set everything up, and the ending scene is pretty dope. If you haven't seen it yet, it's awesome. Just go binge watch Loki. It's over right now. There's gonna be a season 2. So that's a good thing. That was confirmed today. I love what Tim told me earlier though, with how I miss fights. He's like, how is it that you can watch a Marvel show but miss fights?
That's why I don't. For a lot of situations, I don't like messaging or texting because I honestly thought you were mad at me for saying that to you.
No, it was funny. Like
I was saying, like, how is that? Because I'm looking at this. I'm like, all the times, like, hey, man, I didn't see any fights. I'm like, really? But you saw Loki at 5 a.m., but you couldn't watch a fight at 5 a.m.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I work at 5 a.m. Like it's out at 3 here on our time zone.
I didn't tell you this. The other day, what's today? Yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday, I went to the Quaker Cinema. First time I went to the movies in 16 months.
Did you see Black Widow?
I saw Black Widow.
What'd you think of it? I've seen a lot of the spoilers already. And
it's okay. It's just, there's great effects and great action. It's worth watching. It's just, it's not super. Number one, it's not necessary for what's going on because it's a prequel, right?
Yeah.
And do you know when it takes place? I don't know. That's probably
right after
alert.
Civil, or
Okay.
right before Civil, or
right after.
Yeah, right after Civil War. Yeah.
Right. But then also, I will admit I didn't stay all the way to the end for the end credits. I never do that in a movie theater, because I know eventually I'll see it again.
Yeah.
And I don't want to wait around. I like just get out of there.
It's
but it was, listen, go to the movies for the first time in a while. Like, it's weird because like it's the first time I watched a movie sitting up straight, because it's a small theater, it has like normal chairs that have like the fancy recliners like a lot of the nice theaters do.
And I'm not going.
I know, right?
Going.
No, but I like
red
it's
recliners.
Cheap. It was $5, man. Cheap. Oh, it's cheap. That's dead dirt cheap.
Yeah, that's super cheap. I don't trust those seats. They've been there since the Reagan. If they've been anywhere since the Reagan administration, I don't want to go.
Yeah. However, it's funny because when they reopened that place years ago when I was in high school, because it was close. Anyway, those seats were the original seats, and those have been there forever. But now they've replaced them. But they had their seats for like 30 years originally, but they have the new ones. They're just not recliners. But it was weird because I mean I love the movies, but it's weird. Like you're sitting there, I'm like, it wasn't too crowded. I had a whole row to myself, right? But I haven't been to the movies in a while, and it's weird just sitting there when you haven't done it in a while. You've been watching all these movies on your couch.
Yeah.
But I did like going back. I would have appreciated a recliner seat, but I'll go back. I'll always go back. Plus popcorn. I love popcorn.
Yes, me too. It's probably one reason why I'm fat. I eat way too much popcorn.
Good call. I got a pee, Ray. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. We have a pee break in effect. I'm going to put myself on here. Again, thank you guys always for watching the Bro Plata while I stall for time and let Tim pee. He's got to go upstairs for this, guys. It's a walk. I'm not going to lie. I did it at his house for our live stream, which you should go check out, along with a plethora of our interviews, including the one that's come up with Pat Miletich. That's a fun one because like that one to me was mind-boggling because I had Pat Miletich's number in my phone and got to text him about the interview. Blew my fucking mind. And then when he finally came on the show, which is up on YouTube now, Tim had been hounding me for months to do it, and I finally did it just because I wanted to. It's a fun episode. It's to have a legend like Pat Miletich. And do us all a favor, if you're on the YouTube stream, share our videos out. We're going to be doing clips now. The Tequilaquences video, you'll get to see me gag on one shot of tequila, so it makes me know I'm a bitch, and it's okay. But this is a fun show. Me and Tim like to do it a lot, and he's coming back right now with his Andrew WK hair. He looks like he's about to party. Let's party.
That's going to be my new character, Fat Andrew WK.
Yes.
Let's start a party. Let's party. Yeah.
You look like Vince Neil.
I do look like Vince Neil.
What the fuck happened to that guy? He traded heroin for fucking Hostess? Like, what the fuck happened to Vince Neil?
Isn't it weird? Because we'd probably accept him more if he was skinny and still on drugs, which is unfortunate.
Just skinny.
Yeah, but if he was still on drugs, you'd be like, well, he looks all right. He's doing okay. Like the Rolling Stones. They're doing okay. They're 1,000 years old. So I went upstairs, and my mother is jamming on her Bluetooth speaker very loudly to a, let's play this game. Try to guess a song, Ray. Okay. Hints. Oh, man, I don't know what year this came out.
What would be a year?
Let me look it up. I'm thinking like 2008-ish, but I'm not sure.
Okay, 08. So I'm probably not going to get it because I'm the classic man here.
2005.
Okay, so he might be in my wheelhouse. I still really gave a shit about music back then.
It was a song that was all over the radio. Alternative rock ballad. Like, kind of like a band you sort of like garbage hard rock, a dad rock kind of, but they had a ballad. This is kind of like what made them famous. It was a huge song for them, giant. I think it was the only really, really big hit they had.
In 2005.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
See if I can any other hints.
Uncle Dadzilla, by the way, or Dave Zilla getting in.
What's up?
I called you Dadzilla.
Yeah, what you missed is you missed me drinking my my 4 shots of tequila that I had to do because
go back and watch that after we get off live. Sure. Go back and watch that, everybody.
And now I'm drinking bourbon because we're partying. This is for you. Anyway,
05 dad rock
ballad. A weird love ballad. A
weird love ballad.
I used to have a picture on Facebook of me when I was 20 years old playing this song on keyboard. Not keyboard, on piano at my buddy's parents' house. I was drunk and I was shirtless and I was playing this on piano and we had to play it.
Nickelbacks, If Everyone Cared.
You know what? You're pretty close. It's not Nickelback, but you're pretty darn close.
Am I?
Yeah.
What band?
Well, if I tell you the band, you'll know the song. So are you done guessing?
Yeah.
Lips of an Angel by Hinder.
Oh, God damn it. That was going to be my next fucking guess. God damn it. I was thinking either Hinder or, oh, fuck. What are they? Oh, no.
Saving Abel?
I created the sound of madness.
Oh, Shinedown.
There we are. Yeah, that's me singing, everybody. Welcome.
Well, you still haven't heard me sing.
What?
It will happen. It will happen one day.
Yeah, I would love to do karaoke with you, and I would just do
dude,
like
I miss karaoke so much. You see that meme I sent you, or it was a quote from a comic, and she's an American comic who lives in England. I don't remember her name, and I've seen her stuff, and she's not my favorite, but that line is hilarious. She was on a panel show of some sort, and she said that karaoke isn't about being a good singer; it's about showing prospective lovers that you seek attention. No, that you're an attention-seeking alcoholic.
Yes,
which is a great line, and
it's
very true.
Stand-up comedy, like you said in our DMs. Yeah.
So stand.
You're Tim Sloyd's into me DMs. That's right.
Probably gonna get in some DMs tonight. I mean, that's what happens. We drink tequila and. One, I have a story to tell you, but I can't tell you on. I wish I could tell you now. Like, I don't like to hide things. I don't like to hide things from the audience. I don't.
But
I really don't, unless they involve other people. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, if it's about me, I'll tell you.
You know what? Your mom, I think, would possibly work out to. What? Sister Christian by Winger.
Number one. How dare you? How dare you, Ray? Sister Christian is by Night Ranger.
Oh, whatever.
How dare you? Get out of here. No,
Motorman.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know. She put on some stations. Honestly, she probably put it on like a Daughtry station, and it played.
Yeah, your mom seems like the kind of woman that would just be like. She called in every week in American Idol for Daughtry.
Maybe she likes Daughtry. Rob Thomas, Mash.
I love Rob.
I love Mash Rush 20. I want to see Mash Rush 20 really bad. If they tour again, I want to see them.
That's a bucket list for me. And
the last tour they came to Blossom, which is the big concert venue in between me and Ray. There's a big concert venue, like a pavilion, called Blossom. I've only been there once, but it's huge. It's where the super giant acts go. They call that their Cleveland date, although it's like 40 minutes from Cleveland.
Yeah.
But Mash Rush 20, I think Counting Crows were playing together. That would have been fun.
Yeah, that would have been a cool show.
But I told you somewhere there's a tape in this house, probably, of me in third grade in the talent show wearing my mother's leather jacket, lip syncing Push by Mash Rush 20 and choreography that I did by myself. I made myself.
Push you around.
I started on the crouch and I came up like, I don't know if it was the whole thing. Listen, you people deserve it. What do you mean, you people? No, you deserve it. If I could find, like, it takes a lot though, right? It takes me finding it number one, which is very difficult, and then me converting it, or that's another piece of equipment I don't have to convert it to get it digital. I know it's possible. It's just I have to get that piece of equipment.
I'm a little bit trusting.
Can they touch me?
I'm a little bit rusty. I actually have a weird connection. Apparently, I had a distant family member on my mom's side of the family that like dated somebody involved with Matchbox 20 and like married them. It's a weird thing to have.
I don't.
But I love Matchbox 20.
I don't know how
Rob
I know
Thomas,
this, but one of the members of Matchbox 20, or one of the former members, was on The Bachelorette, I think, or something. I don't know how I know that because I didn't watch it, but I just knew that he was on there.
But like even like Rob Thomas now, like that song, I'm Not Afraid. The One Last Day of Dying Young. That's a great fucking song.
The guy is a great lyricist and he has great songs.
Yeah,
and it's one of those voices, man. I mean, when you hear it, you know it's Rob Thomas. You know it's Rob Thomas.
I get fuzzy. I get that fuzziness. I'm like,
one of my favorite karaoke songs is a Matchbox 20 song. I haven't done it in a long time. Disease. Remember Disease?
Yeah,
that's the one he wrote with Mick Jagger.
Yeah. And then I've rarely seen this in karaoke places, but I think they should. There should just be a live night where like all you sing is songs from the band live.
That's something you and I would put together.
Yes.
Like there's only like 6 songs, right?
I know, but I don't care.
Right? I don't want to try to name them all right now, but yeah.
Dolphins Cry. I just want somebody. I want somebody in karaoke.
The Teenage Juice. What's it called? What's it called? The Teenage Juice.
Oh God. Well, Uncle Dave Zilla, you good to know. Appreciate you.
No, same here, man. I'm a fan of Matchbox 20, man. I am to this day.
But just some drunk bald
yourself
guy
or
singing.
Someone Like You is still one of my favorite albums.
Yeah.
It's one of those things nowadays you don't like get to know an album. You just know songs now. But I remember when I was younger, like one of the albums that I really loved was that Placenta Falls to the Flow. We get that on the radio. You know you're a genius. Her placenta falls to the floor.
The angel opens her eyes.
It's pretty solid. Yeah.
I love that band, dude. Like, I don't know why, but like anytime that comes on either Spotify, YouTube, even if I'm listening to like WMMS up here, the rock station, fucking as soon as you hear the way you're bathed in light,
you're right. Yeah, every time
I'm turning this up.
Like, every time reminds me of that night.
God let me down into your rose garden of trust, and I was swept away.
Stop.
There's that little lilt in his voice that's like so good.
It's another guy when you hear his voice, you're like, it has a really long last, like a Wiskoski or something like that.
Yeah.
He's great, and live is a great band. I think one years ago for Christmas when we were still in school, I got my brother like a live DVD of them playing. I don't know if it has it still, because it's still. I mean, you probably watch those videos on YouTube now, but yeah, good stuff, man. But dude, live's great. Another band I want to see live and they're fantastic. Yeah, so many great sing along songs, man.
Oh yeah.
Imagine sitting with 3 of your buddies in a room, pitching that placenta. Maybe
gotta hit the floor, Tom. It's how the dramatic goes into the song, and then we go, oh, I'll feel it coming back again. Like that's how you do it, Tom. That's how you write a hit. We're live. We have hits.
All Alone, man. Heaven, man.
Have you ever heard the Paul Anka tape of him like bitching at a guy about the fact that his band doesn't have shirts?
Yes.
Where it's like, don't make a fuck out of me. Yeah, I think that's how you throw the placenta line in there. I know what I'm doing.
Placenta falls to the floor.
Oh, Third Eye Blind. See, I wasn't a huge Third Eye Blind fan. Like, I would have taken the Spin Doctors over Third Eye Blind, to be honest with you. If we're talking 90s music.
I saw the Spin Doctors live once.
Did you?
Fun. It was fun. Yeah, I guarantee we talked about this before, but we talked about a lot of things more than once. But yeah, I saw him at the Riz Burn-Off in Canton years ago. And I left my phone there, actually, and I had to go back.
Oh, yeah, you've told that story on the show.
But yeah, it was fun. They were fun. They played the hits. It was fun.
Who did I see? I saw somebody at a county fair once, and I was like, or no, it was probably that Joe Nichols show at the Thirsty Cowboy in Medina.
Man, I want to go to a concert really bad, man. Like,
I'm so excited.
Like the Bowling for Soup show is gonna. I mean, listen, if you won't come with me, I'm going by myself. Because if I go by myself, I'm probably gonna get a room up there and make it a whole thing. Just take my time up there. But yeah, I have to go to that'll be the one. That's the band I want to see the most. But there's that festival, Lighter Than Life, in Louisville seems pretty cool. But that's a lot of traveling and money and have to spend, and I don't really know how much I'd be really into. And going to a festival by myself seems kind of weird. I've gone to concerts by myself. It's been a while. When I lived in Texas, I went to several. I saw Parabelle and Fair to Midland. I went by myself all the time. Boba Flex.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Trapped.
Trapped is coming somewhere soon, and I want to go just so I can see them live.
Well, I had to work the next morning. I left during Trapp's set.
Please help me. I have to work in the morning.
Yeah, I came to see, this is crazy right now. Hailstorm opened for him.
Yeah. I have a Hailstorm opening for someone's story.
In Red. And I love Red.
Yeah.
So I went to see Hailstorm in Red, and they were badass.
I saw them
this
open.
band called Naptoo's no longer together, but they were great too.
I saw them open for Seether at the Rib Burn Off.
I saw them with Seether too.
At the Greater Cleveland Rib Burn Off. And like you could tell that they were fucking gonna be something. And like I will say this. My brother and I were not that close, but I love the fact that he had such a nerd boner for Haley Hale for so long. It was delightful. Like we would be at a show Hailstorm was at. Like we went to Rock on the Range in 2010 and they were there. He was hanging on to the fence like, Haley, your goth girl skirt is amazing.
That's great. No, they were actually like, I remember the PA system not being.
We don't live in Texas. We wish.
No,
we
he
did.
said, "Where did I said I was in Texas?" I'll answer that question in a minute. But I said that no, when I saw Hailstorm, that the PA system had an issue where she was singing. She did an acapella thing where she was singing an intro to something and she was going nuts, and the speaker was all crackling and it sounded bad. It wasn't her fault. And that's what I remember. The sound system screwing up. It couldn't handle her voice. To answer your question, sir, I lived in Shenandoah, Texas, which is basically the Woodlands. It's like where the middle class people in the Woodlands live. My uncle still lives in the Woodlands. I lived there for about a year or so. My grandparents lived there. I stayed with them, and I went to school there for a minute, and I came back. I wasn't there very long, but yeah. So north of Houston, that area, and I was in Houston a bunch of times.
I think John 209 is trying to take D-Rest's fire a little bit here.
Yeah. you and D-Rest. I saw Alice in Chains in 1989 for 2 bits.
That was when they were a hair metal band in Seattle. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
Do you know that? They used to be a hair metal band.
Yeah. Because
I never knew that.
I heard like a cover of them doing like Suffrage City or something.
Oh my God, this band. They were supposed to go back out on tour, I thought.
They are. No, they're going with Coheed.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about going to that show still.
Well, it's the day after your
Flogging Molly show. Yeah.
Man, that's
the Saturday Sunday.
I feel like we're too old to handle that. Yeah, I think
Saturday Sunday is not that bad if I sit in the bleachers. As long as I'm not in the pit
Doesn't
Or
sitting in the
crowd
bleachers
surfing.
sound fantastic nowadays? Like sometimes you want to get in the pit, but like if you're doing 2 shows in a row, you have to sit in the bleachers for one of them for sure.
Dude, I realized I was too old for Guar when I went to my last Guar show.
I
It was
saw
like
the
my 6th
Guar
Guar show.
clip on Fox News the other day, which is pretty funny.
Red Eye? Yeah, when Odorous used to be on Red Eye.
Well, no, it's the new guy, the guy he used to be the bass player, right? And now
he's doing
he's
Red
on
Eye
that guy's new show. I don't know whatever. Gutfeld's show.
I
it's
like
called,
Greg
it's called
Gutfeld, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of
funny.
comics have been on the show, and I would love to be on a show. I don't think I don't think I'm. No, I'm not too left wing to be on a show.
I was impressed that Joe Mackey was on there. Like I didn't like I would have took him for more of a right leaning dude, and I guess not. But I love that guy. He's funny as fuck. I love Joe Mackey.
Yeah,
shout out to Joe Mackey.
I didn't see him when he was at the Funny Stuff. I should have.
But no, yeah, that still to this day. Bert McCracken. Well, don't sit next to Fyeth. Tim's just taking it. He's drunk, and Tim's like, "Ray's being Ray."
I'm good, man. I want to see the Used live.
Is it worth it? Can you even hear them?
Lies for the Liars was an album that it's like the one album I know from them, but I love every single song on that album. Every song on that album is a banger. Look, it's a great 3-piece riff is Pretty Handsome Awkward. It was in Transformers. That's a great song. That's a great song. I love this song. So I would love to see the Used. I'm a big fan of and Coheed. Coheed would be really fun to see too.
Coheed's, dude.
If you want to go, listen. I'm a yes man. You want to go? Well, fucking go. But like you said, I want to sit in the bleachers. I want to sit in the bleachers so I can have it. So I can. I
graduated. Like I think in concerts, I've graduated to like because
sometimes you want to get in the pit. That's
no, not anymore.
Never? No, not for anyone.
I have no desire to get in a mosh pit anymore, and I'll tell you why. Oh god damn it!
Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I never really get in the pit too much. It's just like I want to be up front.
I know.
I'll be the guy pushing the people back in. You know,
I'll never ever be on the rail for any other show ever again.
Can you get rid of this Tequilaquences thing because it's making me sick?
Oh, is it? I'm sorry. It was just because we're drunk and we're just talking about normal shit. So
how much to finish? No, I'm joking. I'm not doing.
No, I'm donating my bottle to a local alcoholic. I'm not gonna ever drink this again. I think it should just be alcohol or Tequilaquences. We'll keep the name Tequilaquences, but we're allowed to pick our fucking shit because this was no, we can't because it is part of the bit.
Yeah. I'll fight you on that, brother. Listen, we're doing this remotely, right, so there's not a whole lot I can do if you decide to drink something else. But the thing is,
Cabo. I'm not going to drink anything else if I'm drinking this Cabo Wabo. By the way, Sammy Hagar should be ashamed of himself. It's awful. 80% alcohol. You fuck, you bastard. Oh. I was thinking about getting like 40%, like 40 proof, just to fuck with you on this.
No, the thing is, if you can get 40 proof, but you have to drink
or double. Water, like fill it up
double.
with water and do it.
Listen, that would make you such an asshole. Like that's just you being just such a dick. Only you would know, and it's just you being a dick for not paying your bets. You want to be that guy? You want to be the guy who doesn't pay his bets? The singer from Korn did a song with Bert McCracken. I can't. Oh, Bert McCracken. Korn. Where's Korn? Korn's doing that Louder Than Life festival in Louisville.
Yeah, they're going on a tour. I thought.
Yeah, they are. I wish that that Blue Ridge Festival in Virginia, it's already sold out. But man, every single band there, I want to see. Like almost everyone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like after I go to this Flogging Molly show, I'll probably go to, if it's not early, I want to go to see Seven Dust because I haven't seen them in like 11 years.
Yeah, it's about how long it's been for me too. And when I saw them, they were great. And they're one of those bands that like I don't pay attention to because they don't come on the radio here or anything like that, or I don't see them pop up. But every time I just kind of remember Seven Dust, I look them up. I'm like, oh crap, they have a new album, and you listen to it, like it's the same shit. It's great. Seven Dust just does Seven Dust, and they fucking crush it.
Yeah, they're dope. After the Puddle of Mud video, I don't want to see Puddle of Mud anymore, where they tried to cover the Nirvana song.
We talked about that, didn't we? Like, there's videos, plenty of of that guy singing that song and nailing it.
Oh,
it's just he was just hungover. His voice was fucked up. He just had a bad day. Like he can actually nail that song, but it was just yeah. But yeah, you do it once, and now no one wants you to hear you do it.
And the one band that I refuse to go see because I actually saw the original lineup when I was a young kid is Drowning Pool.
Yeah, you told me that. I saw.
Yeah,
I mean they have like a third singer now.
Yeah,
I think the second guy went back to Soil. I think, but yeah, I saw him with the second guy. You know who? I just remember this band, looked them up and see if they had anything new. And they put out an album 2 years ago, which is the first one in a long time, and I didn't realize. And it sounds just like the old. It's good. Days of the New.
I never got into Days of the New.
Oh, it's good stuff. It's hard rock, but it's acoustic guitar. It's good.
I know.
What's Travis Meeks? His voice sounds exactly the same as it did in the 90s. He's great. He's a killer.
Yeah, like there's a few like Slipknot. I still hang on to that. Like when they release new shit, I'm always happy.
The Puddle of Mud cover was an abortion. Yeah, it was. But like I said, if you look it up, he can sing that song. He just didn't that time. But you're right. It was awful.
Dude, I got an anxiety attack listening to that when Anthony Cumia played it.
Don't cover Nirvana. Just don't. Because it's like covering Queen.
I do. Like
you just shouldn't cover, man. Queen, Nirvana.
No, some people can pull off the Queen. Like there's some people that can do Freddie Mercury fucking amazingly.
Well, I mean, Adam Lambert was the perfect guy to fill in for Queen. I mean, to be the new guy. He was great. He's perfect.
I prefer the guy from Bad Company.
Rogers? Well,
yeah. No, I'm kidding. He looked like it looked like Bad Company singing.
He couldn't sing all the songs. Yeah, he couldn't sing all the songs.
No.
But Adam Lambert, he has an amazing range, and he's not just like Freddie Mercury. He's not a Freddie Mercury impersonator. He's Adam Lambert, and that's a perfect match. They're great. I'd go see them. That'd be great. What were you saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe Queen, but I don't know. Nirvana. It's one of those things. Like, you gonna make it better? I think. You know what? I'm gonna give you. Can I give you a? Can I give you a? Listen, trust me. Can I give you a Black Widow spoiler alert?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little one. Everyone is It's not a big one.
Oh, there's a Nirvana song in it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a cover. It's an eerie cover. It's nice. It's good. Of Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's not the Tori Amos, but it kind of sounds like the Tori Amos version.
But even though Tori Amos did a version of that.
She did. It's good. It's kind of like it's eerie and Tori Amos is good shit. You ever hear Evans Blue cover of Cotton to Light Sneeze?
No.
It's good. They used to be a good band.
This new or old singer?
Oh, old singer, yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Then it was probably good.
Yeah, first two albums.
The first album is so good.
Dude, they're both good. Those are probably two of my favorite rock albums, the Evans Blue albums. Check them out if you don't know. It's you look up Evans Blue, there's multiple albums, but you want to go the first two because they had Kevin Madison as a singer. Yeah. The melody, and I forget the whole name of the album. It's the melody and something nature of volume.
Yeah, something like that.
And the other one's called The Pursuit Begins with This Portrayal of Life Ends. So the melody and The Pursuit, those are fantastic albums. They're so good. They were on Hollywood Records. They're well produced. They sound great. And Kevin Madison is in a band called Parabel now. They put on multiple records. It's weird. None of their I haven't liked any of their records as much as I like those two Evans Blue records. I don't know if that has anything to do with the production or whatever, but they put out good stuff. There's a lot of really great stuff from Parabel, and I love them, and I hope they come on tour around here soon because I want to see them again. It's been a long time, but those two Evans Blue albums are two of my favorite rock albums. They're so good.
What are my two favorite rock albums of all time? Fuck.
I don't know if this of all time. Well, you know what? It's up there, man. I mean, I love those albums. They're so good.
Yeah, I would say like Rammstein.
No one listens to full albums anymore, though. It's weird, right?
Yeah, I never really listened to the whole album when I had CD players.
You adapt. My car is a CD player, and I'm thinking about like going to a thrift store and buying a bunch of CDs.
Yeah,
why not? Why not?
I like it. I like the idea. I haven't. Yeah, I've like Spotify. I don't do Pandora. Fuck
also,
Pandora.
There's a radio station here. That's nonprofit. And they're like an educational radio station, and you can volunteer. I'm thinking about going down and trying to learn some shit. Are you listening to me? No.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You're thinking about learning some shit.
Yeah,
radio.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll let me on air. I listen. I love to be on air. I love they have a couple people I know do. One guy that I know does a Broadway show like on Sundays or something. They do special programming, but I would love to do like they do rock at nights, but I would love to like maybe once a month they let me do a program that, or like a harder rock show, like a new rock show or something. Like I would love to do that. It would be great. And
the new metal hour.
Yeah, and something like that. And they would let me. Yeah, I should go down there and see if they let me learn some shit. Right, a little bit of training, so I have a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like I said, it's not profits, and I have the time. It's not like I don't. I do. So I should go down there and check them out. And they're my favorite station in the area.
Nice.
So when you say play, are you a musician, or are you just playing on the talking about what you jam to? Question. It's cool, and if you play something, that's cool too. I mean, there's not any really follow-up questions to that. Just good for you.
What would you consider a guilty pleasure of yours?
Music-wise?
Yeah.
Or pornography-wise? Music-wise?
We can get into that on a later show.
I'm not guilty about anything. Okay, you know what? You know what I think is this one song that I think is a freaking jam. I think whoever wrote it, put it together, was amazing. It's a Disney Channel. Okay. The Potential Breakup Song by Allie and AJ. You know that song? Okay, never mind.
I watch things for adults.
Yeah, I know.
You go to high school football games.
They did an explicit version recently because they said the F word in it because it's funny. No, it's a legitimate banger.
I will say my guilty pleasure is Lady Gaga. I love Lady Gaga.
That's not guilty. You're guilty about. I love Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I should be.
I'm not guilty. I don't know you. Why should
from where I came from and my roots?
Kids of shit.
I'm fucking a metal kid. Like
all
day, every day.
Listen,
or Nickelback.
You know who else?
I'm a huge Nickelback fan.
That's more than Lady Gaga of guilty. You know who's also?
I do play guitar, not amazing or anything, but yeah, mostly rock, metal, blues from 98 backwards. I like, good. Cool. Yeah, good year to start going backwards from for sure.
Kenny Wayne Shepherd. No, you know who else was? You said you're a metal.
You not hate on the god that is.
No, wasn't at all. Blair. Amazing song. I wasn't at all. Lady Gaga is also a metal kid.
I'm glad. Well, I'm glad Connor's ankle is coming in. Yeah, that's the greatest screen name to pop up on our show ever. So happy.
It's good. You living your life shattered as you are coming in here and listening.
7 Mary 3 was another good 90s band. Oh, 7 Mary 3 is the tits.
I saw 7 Mary. I told you this. I saw 7 Mary 3.
They were playing on my birthday, like down the street from my house, and I was at business camp, like the next city over. Business camp.
Business camp. Business camp.
I got into this. I had taken business in school because I thought I was going to run my own pest control company.
Well, you absolutely could if you had any ambition. But
I
like
know,
me, like
yeah.
I'm only ambitious about the things I really like, not the things I can't.
It's usually things that cost me money too. Like I never make money off of them. I am cumbersome. Dude, that album ruled. Oh my god. But I went to business camp at a local college up here in Lake County, and I begged my counselors on my birthday to let me go see 7 Mary 3, and they wouldn't let me off the campus. I was so pissed. I'm like, I want to go see 7 Mary 3.
You should have said, like, I want to interview them because I want to be a band manager someday.
This is very true. Uncle Dave Zilla has totally got it. Connor's ankle is the legend now.
Connor's ankle. How are you doing nowadays, Connor's ankle?
Are you okay? Is everything fine?
Hanging in there.
I know you got to be in that boot for a little while, but stick with it, buddy. You'll be straight as an arrow again soon, I hope. Oh my God, this dude, whoever has this, you are now my spirit animal for sure.
It would be cooler if the name was Connor's ankle before that happened. It's just like happy coincidence. Ran right into it. Thank you.
I'll be fucking back.
Good. That's good. Yeah, probably.
Probably had a rough weekend. It was the after party was kind of subdued. I think for Connor's ankle. It was happening at Treasure Island while Connor was at the Wynn. That's a Vegas reference.
Did you see Rogan's interview with Jacob Dylan?
Not with Jacob Dylan, but I did see him talking about the ankle break on his podcast with somebody today. They released a thing about it, and I sort of agree.
I didn't see it. Yeah, it makes sense.
I love you.
That is really the best thing that we kind of act because of laziness. We fell into being a live show, but that really this happened so far has been the best part. I know eventually it may become shit.
Well, I mean, we keep getting fucking people.
But so far it's been really great. So
this is why I told them while you were going to take a pee. This is the reason we do this. Is the people that are in our comment section are just you guys rule. Every single one of you who shows up. Thank you.
Right. Listen, I love the MMA holes. They've been super awesome to us. They are the best. The people we do get are because of them, right? And I mean, they've introduced us to a lot of people. But they have so many comments that you have to, for your comment to get read, you have to like give them a couple bucks, which I wish we could do that.
Yes,
but we're not there right now. We're not there right now. But we almost will show and read almost every comment, as long as it isn't ridiculously mean or inappropriate. Which, listen, look at us, inappropriate. It takes a lot.
We've only had, and I'm kind of proud of this, to be honest with you, for the stuff that we've been put through on YouTube, especially with like copyright violations, and then getting episode 68 taken off, which you can go see on Facebook Live for sure. Or our Facebook page at Plata. Follow us on there. Why was the video taken off? Because I made a joke about the coronavirus and some asshole at fucking YouTube.
No. I like I said, I think it's automated. And
no, they have people watching them.
They have people watching us.
Probably. To them, I say thank you.
I know, but there's so many.
But watching the video after it goes live.
It's automated.
No, I think it's somebody
there was
watching
a complaint.
If there was a complaint,
they don't have enough people to watch everything.
This is exactly what I needed on a Wednesday night. Wednesday titties. That's wonderful. That's what that was, Tim. It was titties made out of. It was a titty emoji. It was fantastic. I think they should have a titty emoji. Do you think that?
Yeah, sure. I had another guy I want to talk about as an honorable mention for Hero of the Week, but it's a baseball thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, sure.
No, I just really quick. It's just this guy. I had his name looked up, but I forget already. But he had 11 years in the minors, came up as a rookie, and his team, the Padres, were getting crushed by the Nationals, and they brought him in relief, and they made him hit because they were down by so much, and they wanted some length out of him. And he had a grand slam off of Max Scherzer, who's one of the best pitchers in baseball.
Really?
Yeah, and then the Padres came back and won. So it was a huge deal. And the great thing was like his family was at the game, and his brother's like crying in the stands. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's sweet, dude.
Yeah, it was really cool. Fun. Listen, baseball is so romantic. It really is, and that's why I love it. And you can listen. Is that a guilty pleasure? I mean, listen. Am I guilty about baseball? I'm guilty that I get so much romance out of it because I really do because it's a romantic sport.
It's America,
and it's great. My buddy texted me the other day and asked me, "Hey, what do you think of that England-France finish?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like,
I didn't see that.
Listen, I don't hate soccer. I just because I'm American, I don't watch a ton of it, and I watch World Cups. I watch all the USA games of the World Cup. However, they missed the World Cup last time. They have a decent team now. They may get there's more teams in the World Cup now when they go to Qatar, which is ridiculous. They're even going there, but it's the winter of next year. I will watch that. Maybe they'll make a little bit of a run. I'm excited. I'm really excited to watch it because I really like the World Cup. It's really fun to watch. I was in Germany during the 2006 World Cup. I told you that.
Yeah.
And it was super fun to see. Like, it's weird because we didn't know, like, I didn't know anything about the World Cup when I was in high school. And then we just showed up to Germany for something else and this is going on. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And it was so cool. I really wish that we got to partake more, but we didn't. But
to show you how much my soccer knowledge is, the only thing soccer related besides maybe some FIFAs that I've done, like played, is
FIFA's a great game.
It's okay.
Oh, I think it's so fun. I'm not even a huge soccer. It's a really fun game.
But
I love taking a team from like the smallest division in England and like building them up, and all of a sudden this team with like a 5,000 seat stadium is playing in the Premier League. That's fun, man.
I always would do the Polish leagues because I'm a dirty Polak. The pinball machine that they used to have of the World Cup from like 94 or something like that. That's most of my soccer knowledge is a dog holding the World Cup trophy and it says USA on his chest. Like that's all I know.
Yeah, the 94 World Cup. Yeah. The next one is going to be in US, and also it's technically US, Canada, and Mexico. It's North America, but most of the matches, including I think all of the knockout rounds and definitely the championship, if I'm wrong about the knockout rounds, are in America. There's just like a couple matches in Canada, a couple in Mexico, but most of them are going to be here. I think they already said they're going to do the championship at MetLife in New York or New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd go to that.
They should do it in Dallas. I know New York's a big city, but dude.
Yeah, Dallas would be because
it's just the biggest stadium. Or Vegas. Yes. The Death Star now. The Death Star in Vegas. That'd be fun too. But MetLife will sell out and that'd be fun.
Next time I go to Vegas, I want to plan my trip around like if the Raiders are on like a Thursday night and go to like the Thursday night football game at Allegiant Stadium.
I was hoping the Browns are playing there this year. They're not though.
It looks, because when I saw it in February, that was the first time I'd ever seen it. And you've never been to Vegas, but you've seen, bless you, pictures. Bless you, you fuck. How dare you sneeze 2 times? Messes with my OCD. I'm crying like Alex earlier.
Yeah, Death Star, man.
But my goal is to, because like if you've seen pictures of Las Vegas, it's just brown and dirt, and then like colorful Las Vegas, Nevada, and then this just big black disc like in the middle of the whole thing is hilarious to me. Like it's just so.
I believe you. I haven't seen that. I mean, I love driving up on stadiums, even if I don't go. Like I remember seeing this MetLife. When I went to New York, I mean, you're going through New Jersey and all of a sudden there's this giant stadium and then you see New York in the in the background of it. It's really cool. And yeah, hockey's cool too. Ray's a big hockey fan.
Yeah, I'm the hockey guy. I played most of my life.
Real quick, we didn't do this yet. Real quick, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yes, congratulations to them beating the Montreal Canadiens. Thank Christ.
They were a powerhouse, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they're a dynasty now.
Yeah.
They're the only two teams I think to win 3 Stanley Cups.
You want Montreal to lose, man? I think the Canadians need something, man.
No,
Canada
they
needs
don't
a cup, man. Canada needs a cup, man.
French Canada, Toronto maybe. Time. I would be proud. I'd be happy for Toronto.
You need a Stanley Cup in Canada, anywhere in Canada. Like I don't care enough. I respect hockey a great deal, but I'm not a huge fan. Like Ray, we need to go. Listen, I'll go to a Penguins game. You want to go to a Penguins game? I'll go with you. I will be a Penguins fan for a day, no problem. Unless they're playing Columbus, then it'll be different. But
well, I think we should go because since we did the Cleveland and Pittsburgh, we did the Indians and Pirates. That would have to be a game we'd go to is the Blue Jackets versus the Penguins.
That's fun, but I'll go. Like I said, I'll go to any game and be a Pirates fan unless it's the Blue Jackets. Same thing with the. Penguins fan. Excuse me. Same thing with the Pirates. Though. They like you when you came to see the Indians. If they were playing anybody else, I pull for them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're playing my guys, so you know.
And plus, they're playing Chicago, and I don't like the White Sox at all. So
I hate the White Sox so much.
Yeah, I think they're better than us.
I hate them more than the Yankees. I hate them more than anyone. I don't know why. I honestly, I think I told you this before. I think it has something to do with AJ Pierzynski back in the day. But I don't know. And the division rival, and just fucked up, man. I don't like. That's an easy trip for me to do as far as an away game. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to their stadium. I do. I
don't want to go through Chicago. I'll fly past Chicago. But I was thinking about going to a wrestling show there, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I was there once when I was in high school, and I enjoyed it. You know what we did? You ever heard of Tony and Tina's Wedding? It's a show. It's a show.
Yeah. It's like one of those live plays or whatever.
Yeah, we went to that because my high school choir went to Chicago, and someone had an idea. Let's go see Tony and Tina's Wedding. You know what? It was fun, and it's a really cool show, and it would be fun to be in it. What it is there's is about a wedding between these two Italian families, Tony and Tina, and there's a bunch of crazy characters and a lot of weird stuff happens, but it's not like a normal play because you're part of it. You're a guest at the wedding. So you go into the chapel and you see the wedding, then you go to the reception, and there's drinks and stuff. Like you're part of the reception. You're part of the show. You're a guest at the wedding. Yeah, and it's a really cool concept, and it's really fun. Like I would go again as an adult. And apparently
I would love to do Finnegan's Wake. Like they've done Finnegan's Wake live, and that to me sounds really fun. I've never actually been to like a Broadway show.
What do you mean by that? Like you haven't been to a play or a musical at all? Or you haven't been to Broadway?
As a kid, you would do like Where's Waldo or one of those things. Well, but I've never seen like Wicked, or I've never seen.
I saw Rent on Broadway when I was.
I'm jealous of you.
Yeah, my family went. I think I was the only one who enjoyed it because we picked a musical because I really wanted to go to one. We picked one, and we probably should have picked Mamma Mia because I think everyone would have enjoyed that more than Rent. I loved Rent, and it was great. But I don't think my brother
25,600 AIDS patients.
To this day, it's funny to me that my brother has seen Rent on Broadway. Like it's funny to me. Like. He's the type that you would think he did. Like Two Truths and a Lie, everyone would probably guess that he did not see Rent on Broadway. But it was great. But you haven't been to one in a while. If Bad Out of Hell comes to the U.S., which it was supposed to, and last year, I want to see that, especially now.
Yeah.
Since Mr. Steinman's gone, I wanted to see it anyway. But yeah, the Bad Out of Hell musical. I saw a couple in Cleveland when I was younger. Oh, when I did Anything Goes in high school, we went to see it in Cleveland.
Nice.
And that was cool. That may be the only one.
I've never actually I've seen stand up in like theaters, but I've never seen a play. Ever.
There's a traveling production of Waitress. You know that the movie they
No,
made into a
never heard of
musical.
it.
Well, it was a movie with Nathan Gillian and I forget the name of the
Okay.
actress. You'd recognize her if you saw her. But they made it into a musical with songs by Sarah Bareilles. And I haven't seen it, but they're doing it at the Pack down the street from me. So I think all the time, like, dude, I mean, I can spend $40 to just sit in the back and watch one of these things. I don't have anything else going on. I might as well, I should probably go to more shows. One of the shows I saw there I want to go to is the Cleverleys, which is a bluegrass band that plays covers of songs they shouldn't be covering.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I might go see the Clever. That's like in September. I won't go see Jay Leno though, because it's going to be expensive, and it's like him doing like a 90-minute monologue. So I like to meet him because I'm like as a comedian, I have a lot of respect for him. But like, it's just what I think is show is amazing. No, but I'd open for him. Let's get that going.
Dave Zilla has a really good point here. And it is true. Like his if I can fucking talk, his interest narrowed as he's gotten older. Music wise, he most listens like guitar music. That's why I like Flogging Molly, because it has like a good acoustic guitar mixed with like metal or like hard rock, like riffs and shit. And the fighting though, I do like all forms of fighting. Like I saw the Glory's coming back. Oh, that's cool. So excited about her. Hari's gonna be fighting.
I feel like I've kind of gotten the opposite with entertainment, because like the older I get, I'm like, what's the deal of like being picky, man? What's the deal? I'm like, listen, if you like it, try something out. Just watch something new. Check out something new you haven't checked out before, right? Yeah. You don't like it. If you do, cool. It's a new thing that you like, right? It's whatever. Yeah. Like that's how I am now with every music, with most things. Like if someone says, "Hey, check this out," I'm like, "That's not really my thing." I probably be like, "All right, let's try it. Let's go. Let's check it out. Why not?" Most things. Am I sometimes a curmudgeon about things? Sometimes, but like, yeah, no. I'm usually a yes man. Those kind of things, like. Try new things, check out new things. I'm just lazy.
You sycophant. You shill.
My buddy, this is a yes man thing. My buddy wanted me to go to a water park with him next week, but and I said yes, because usually I can go. You almost always like someone says, "Hey, you want to do this during the week?" I'm like, "Yes, let's do it." But this is the 1 week I can't because I'm watching my brother's dog and my cat.
Yeah. So. Aww.
That's a great dog, though. I'm actually looking forward to that. She's a good dog. She's a sweetheart.
Yes, Flogging fucking Molly, sir. If you've never also heard the Pogues are great. Shane McGowan, legend. Connor's ankle loves his ankle brace. How is it decorated? Can you tell us what it looks like? We want an exclusive right now, Connor.
Right, I have a question, and I don't care about the answer.
Yes,
because we have some people hanging out, and they're commenting. I have to pee. Do you want to wrap up, or do you want to keep going?
I think we should wrap up. I gotta be up early in the morning.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Yeah. So we have everybody that was on the show today or to the show today with us. Then that's my favorite. I want to buy that boot for $1,000. I want that boot. Send me your boot. I want your boot. Give me your boot. Give me your boot. Tim, give me your boot. Give me your boot. All right, guys. We are going to be back here next Tuesday for sure to talk about the fights coming up. The return of Miesha Tate is going to be a huge talking point probably for us, because she gets her ass whooped.
She won't. She won't. They gave her like the perfect opponent for her to ease back in, man.
Yeah,
they really did.
Hold
on. What are you doing Friday? We're gonna do this Friday or
Friday? I'm gonna be probably drunk somewhere.
Drunk here?
I mean, no, because I got to go to Erie the next day.
All right. So we're not doing a show?
Not this week. We'll do a recap show on Tuesday.
All right.
So
I got Islam. Islam's gonna win, and
I got Islam as well for sure.
And Miles Johns.
Okay.
And that Taha guy.
Teehee?
No, Taha. All right, Ray, I got to go to the bathroom.
All right, guys.
Hey, hang out for a minute. I got to talk to you. But, yeah.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
We thank you, Connor's ankle. You're amazing. And we appreciate you. And for Tim Danko, I'm Ray Highclack. This has been the Bro Plata podcast. Tell your friends, justify our existence, and make sure you keep coming back every single time we live stream. Slap that subscribe button on YouTube and also hit the notification bell to find out when we're going to go live. You guys rock. Thank you very much. And we will see you at the Kumite, everybody. Tim's